Hello, good evening, ladies and gents. I made sure I remembered to turn on my microphone at the beginning of the live stream. That's a good step. Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to the channel. And I don't know why those aircraft engine noises just died, but there we go. You join me with a 22-knot crosswind at Amsterdam. Well, we will see. We will see. Yeah. Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome. I am going to be flying the DC-3 from Amsterdam to Manchester. This is actually the reverse of the flight that I did in P3D version 5 years ago, in fact, with the Airplane Heaven DC-3 and this livery. Now we're doing the exact same return flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator with beautiful graphics. Actually, I'm going to take a screenshot of that because that is beautiful. I quite like having the wingtips in there as well. That's a desktop screensaver, to be sure. Right, so we're going to be flying in, as I say, the DC-3 in Amsterdam is such a huge airport, and it's almost exclusively set up for jet traffic. Quite hard to fly around Amsterdam when you're in something as small and as slow as this, but we're gonna do our best. I'm going to try the best as I can to use the old runway today. This would have been the runway in existence at Amsterdam when B-Line or BEA would have been flying the DC-3 in and out of Amsterdam, and that is 0422. So I'm over at the old hangars and so forth on the south side of 0422. There's a guy behind me, actually, and there's a helicopter over there. That's cool. We've actually got VATSIM model matched helicopter aircraft. AIG model manager, I think that is. Cool stuff. We've also got an A320 down the other end. Can't really see him in the mist. I think he's around the corner. Yeah, I think he's around the corner behind those buildings. I can't really see him anyway. And then you can see various things off on the main terminals. There's a 737 taxiing off in the mist there. Hopefully we can get up in the aircraft before sundown. Oh, you can hear. Wow, you can hear him actually taxiing. And the rotor's spinning up. That's really cool. That's cool. Let's just wait and see what happens. Is he... Yeah, he's going to take that. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Oh. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, we're gonna use the time as best we can because we'd like to get off the ground before sundown. So here I have Little Nav Map, which is the tool I'm going to be using for my navigation today. We're going to be taking off hopefully 04. Despite a 22-knot crosswind. I'm quite interested to see how the DC-3 is going to deal with in the 22-knot crosswind. We're going to be using the tail, the tail gear lock to as much advantage as we possibly can. I'm envisaging a climb on runway heading, the left-hand turnout to join the outbound radial from Schiphol, VOR. Heading magnetic 279, and then just climbing up to 10,000 feet, crossing the North Sea, and then coming inbound the Norwich NDB, and then outbound the Norwich NDB on 294, up to Waddington. No, sorry, up to Gamborne. Is that Gamborne? No, Gamston. Up to Gamston VOR, then inbound from Gamston VOR to Manchester. And I'll pick up the ATC at Manchester there as well. We do have VATSIM coverage Let me just drag over Volanta. We do have full VATSIM coverage. Look at that. What video of mine in the last years did I have full VATSIM coverage? So let's just hope that it stays on for the duration of our flight. That's another thing entirely. Anyway, I have double-checked what SIDS and stars there are outbound EHAM, because I know the ATC might want to throw me onto a SID, but I don't see any SIDS that really match what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to be a real unique movement for ATC this evening. But if during clearance they're going to throw me a SID, then all the planning I've done just before coming online to see you folks might be all for naught. Bearded Toad, hello, flying into Manchester. We have your ETA. Might find. Oh, we have your ETA. Is the ETA up on the screen? The ETA will be on the top of the bar of my live stream. You should see the dark kind of grey bar. You should see the ETA come live as soon as I take off. Again, and that's automatically done for me. See. Alcinor, good to see you. Yeah. There are a couple of guys flying helicopters around Amsterdam VATSIM. Yeah, I wonder if it's one of them. Yeah, ooh, definitely flying into Manchester then. Hey there. Yeah, hello, Hex. Good to see you guys. Right, I am going to delve into planning here because I shouldn't get sidetracked. Okay, flight plan. IFR, it's going to be EHAM to EGCC. Alternate is going to be, let me just double check, alternate EGBB. Time of departure, let's say if it's 1819 Zulu right now, let's say 20 minutes, let's say 1840 Zulu. Time en route is going to be about 2 hours, and about 2 hours 15 minutes, and we're going to take a contingency of 2 hours 45 probably. Cruise out is 10,000 feet. Speed is definitely not 220 knots true. It's probably going to be about 100 and... oh, I really don't want to guess, but I'm going to say 160 knots true airspeed. Right, flight plan. Now, EHAM, SPL, direct SPL, direct NWI, direct GAM, direct EGCC. Now, equipment suffix. Okay, flying IFR in vintage DC-3, radio navigation only, VOR to VOR, VOR to VOR, and vectors. I don't know that that's going to be terribly helpful for them to see, but VOR to VOR and NDB navigation. File flight plan. Let's just collectively hear the air traffic controllers groan when I first call them up. So we've still got a 22 knot crosswind, a gusting 24 knot crosswind on this runway. I have a feeling they're going to throw me one of the bigger runways, which is going to be longer taxiing times. Is it raining? It is raining as well. That you're /alpha, reaffirm that you're /alpha. I need to double check this equipment suffix. VATSIM equipment suffix list. Right, let's have a look. What am I? I'm on uniform. Less than VOR with DME. VOR without DME. I'm A. Yes, I'm A, which is VOR with DME, not RVSM capable. I'm pretty sure I'm suffix A. I don't off the top of my head know what RVSM is, but yeah. Okay, filed with suffix A. Yep, you should be. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Bearded Toad. Right, so let's look at getting my clearance, which is going to be interesting. Let's grab ATIS first. ATIS, EHAM ATIS 132975. Let's go on the ground. So let's get checklist. Before start, set aircraft security on. Battery switch is off. Yeah, stow beacon. Flight controls are free and correct. Ground power, let's switch that on. Okay. The ship battery or the battery cart. We want that on battery cart, and then we want to deploy the battery cart. And do we have... Oh, we hear it. We hear it spooling up. So let's go over and look at our voltage. Okay, we've got volts, so we're good. Let me just double check that by turning that off to see if the volts drop. Just so I know what we're looking at here. Generators are off. Cockpit lights are off. Amps both show 0. The volts shows just directly on, which makes me wonder if the... I'm confused now between the ship battery. Let's go cart battery like that. Highly doubt the DC-3 is going to get to flight level 290, so definitely no RVSM. Okay. Thank you for the clarification, Marvin. Okay, so cowl flaps open, which they are. Pitot heat, check that it's off. That's all off. Lights as required. I think actually we're going to grab some cockpit lights already. It's quite a murky. It's going to be quite a murky day. Lights as required. Parking brake is set. Fuel selectors left to left to main. Let's go left main, and let's go right main. Set. We haven't done the weights and balances yet, which show proper controls, full forward, high RPM. Throttles cracked that they're open. Mixtures full rich. Do they need to be full rich? Yeah, that's auto rich. Let's put them in auto rich, not full rich. Pitot heaters are off. Okay, starting engine. Now, on the starting engine, we will pause right there, and we will go and grab weights and balances. Let's just pause track IR, bring up the weights and balances. Let's go to kilograms. Now, sim brief. Yes, I have a sim brief flight plan. The cruise out is 10,000. Let me just double check. Actually, if it's 10,000, let me check the old BEA docs on the heading. If we're doing 270 to 359 degrees, we need to be in even thousands plus 500 feet, which is 9,500 feet or 10,500 feet. Let's go 9,500 feet. So let me amend my flight plan. Let's go 9,500 feet. File flight plan set. Okay. So the call sign is Beeline 455, aircraft type D as a DC-3. Block fuel. Here we go. Block fuel, 870 kilograms. It's not much. So if I try and make that about... Okay, I've got about 800... Yeah, 875. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to take out the ox tanks. I'm just going to go on mains. So 440. Let's go about 61 each. See what that is. No, about a bit more. What was it? 870 actually. So if I go 82 each. No, a little bit less. 79 on in each tank. Okay, there you go. Let's go 80% in each tank is going to give us 880, 10 kilograms extra. That's fine. So we're only doing this flight on the main tanks, so which means we don't have to worry about swapping tanks. If I was doing a longer flight, like further into Europe, I've done some KLM DC-3 flights from Amsterdam down to Lisbon in Portugal, and that's where you do need the ox tanks for this. But that's a fun little long haul, actually, in an aircraft like this. And you're still flying within Europe, so... right, so the payload. The payload is 2,504 kilograms. So let's go 2,500... There you go. That's about it. Okay, so... If I just collapse those, 40% fuel and 88% load, so that is done. So with the checklist, with that done, with the starting engine checklist is ready to go, and we would then need to get ATIS. So next thing we need to do is get ATIS, and then contact ATC. But before I'm going to do that, I'm going to quickly go run and use the bathroom, because I have a feeling it's going to be, you know, 2 to 3 hours before we get done with this. So I'm going to go quickly run use the bathroom, and I will be back in a second. Okay, so we're back. Right. Let's just hope that the stream is all running smoothly. Please let me know, guys, if the audio levels are good and that the stream is smooth for you. That would be good to know. Thank you. I've just hit refresh on Restream. So just pop some messages into the chat to let me know that you're all there. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a beautiful... yeah, it is starting to rain now. It's going to be a beautiful kind of sunset takeoff. Right, now that we've got all the passengers, etc. on board, let's just close the 2 doors. Okay, doors are closed. And let's pull up does avionics on? There we go, thank you. Okay, so ATC. EHAM ATIS. So ATIS is 132.975. EHAM TAU 119.225. 119.225, and we'll just stick with that for the moment. So 132.975. 132. Let's go down instead of up. 9.975, and then
1,100 feet. Broken 1,700 feet. Temperature 10 dew point 9 QNH 1017 hectopascal temporary. Visibility 10 kilometers. No significant clouds. End of information, Charlie. This is Skipple information, Charlie. Main landing runway 36 right, main takeoff runway 36 left. Transition level 40. Wind 340 degrees 12 maximum 22 knots, variable between 300 and 020 degrees. Visibility 6 kilometers, light drizzle.
yeah.
View at 900 feet. Broken 1,100.
Okay. Okay, so we've got information Charlie QNH 1017. So I'm looking at that wind, and it is gusting, but there are moments when it dips down to like 17 knots. So I think between 17 to 22 knots we should be okay. Yeah. It's dipping down to, 17, 18 every now and then. Right, it's down at 18 now. So I think we're good. So information Charlie QNH 1017, beeline 455. We're going to call and request a takeoff on runway 04. Which is going to be a bit unique, so we'll just see how that goes. So 19.225.
With better status approved.
QNH 1017, Solution 7 Plus 0.
That's a Cessna 172 actually at 1,000 feet. I'm just looking at it on little nav map now coming in. I don't know what he's doing at 1,000 feet coming inbound Schiphol from that angle, but anyway. Okay, so Schiphol Tower, beeline 455, radio check.
Beeline 455, tegen voor de avond 325
Overheid Bravo, Papa Juliet Victor.
Papa Juliet Victor, enter a right-hand circuit for runway 04 and expect a threshold connection, expect a right-hand circuit.
Okay, well, expect the right-hand circuits for runway 04 Papa Juliet Victor.
Papa Juliet Victor. Yeah, that's Papa Juliet Victor, the Cessna was just talking. Okay, so actually figure out where I am actually. I'm on gate Kilo
And Papa Juliet Victor,
2-3.
340 degrees, 12 knots, gusting 22 knots, runway 04, cleared for land, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 04 Papa Juliet Victor.
Sure there's no clearance? Unfortunately not. Schiphol Tower, good evening. Beeline 455 with information Charlie, QNH 1017. Aircraft type DC-3 on stand Kilo 23, requesting IFR clearance as filed.
Beeline 455, Thursday evening, clear to Manchester, departure instructions from Tower, runway 04, in of climb, fly level 6 squawk 6271.
That is takeoff runway 04, climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 6271, and clear to destination as filed, beeline 455.
Beeline 455, is that correct? Startup is approved, report ready at Golf Delta.
Startup approved, and what was the last for 455?
Report ready at Golf Delta.
Golf Delta. And report ready at Golf Delta, beeline 455, thanks. Professionalism. Oh! They're just so good. They're just so good at Amsterdam. Love it. Right.
Bye-bye.
Let's grab the Navigraph chart, ground chart for Amsterdam. I love how I was expecting it to be quite a big deal, and he was just like, "No, it's fine. You take off for 04. It's fine." Okay, Golf Delta. Call ready for departure. Golf Delta. Yeah, I'm Golf Delta is right there. Okay. So Golf Delta is right. Okay, yeah, he's Golf Delta.
Netherlands 70, taxi all point Golf 5, runway 04, and at Golf Lima, gateway.
Okay, so squawk 6271.
Taxi Golf 5 to runway 04, jet Netherlands.
Kilo 3215, ready for taxi.
Okay, we're not Squawk Charlie yet, which is good. Okay, so 04. He's given me exactly the runway I wanted, which is great. Okay, so starting the aircraft, starting engine, repeat for left engine as well. So let's just make sure the area is clear. We've got fire extinguishers ready, and there's a Gulf Stream.
Line up in sequence, runway 36 left.
So, fuel booster pumps. Let's turn that on. Master ignition. Pull off. Push to be in. Mags. Let's turn the right mag on. Start right engine on, and then wait for 2 seconds. So let's do the energizer.
Schiphol Tower, speed bird 429 air gate D16 with information Charlie on board, request clearance to London Heathrow.
When we hear the energizer peak in tone, which is about now, we go mesh.
Last if you coming, stand by, I'll go back.
And we've got nope. Oh, nope. Okay. Failed start. We do have a right main. We have the fuel on. We have throttles cracked. Got mixture. Mixture is auto rich. Maybe it should be full rich, actually. Let's try that again. Mags are on. Main ignition is on. Let's try that again. Fuel boost pump is on. Yeah, we've done everything right. Maybe it's just a cold day. What is the temperature outside? What is the temperature? Where is it? It's about 8 degrees, maybe.
108, Papa. I'd rather have you vacate the right at Echo 3 and then continue Echo 4. To hold short Golf 2, runway 04.
Okay, just to confirm, you want me to vacate right at Echo 3, yeah?
Yes, and then continue on Echo 4, hold short Golf 2.
Okay, right Echo 3, Golf, Echo 4 to Golf 2, hold short 04. Legend 198, Papa.
Hello, Hassan. What am I doing wrong?
Kelm 14 Tango, line up away from 36 left.
Ah, engine primer. Duh. Right engine primer. Of course. It's always something. Always something. Remember that for the left engine as well. Spooling up the energizer for the third time. Third time's a charm. It's a DC-3, guys. Third time's a charm. Okay, what we'll do is we mesh. Wait 2 seconds. 1, 2. There we go. And we just let oil pressure needs to come into the green. Fuel pressure's good. Just watch that oil pressure idling about 1,000 RPM, which is good. That's where we want to be. We'll just let that oil pressure continue to rise. It's a little bit slow at the moment. Let's bring that engine back into rich. Let's get that Jenny on. So you got more on the right than you have on the left. You've got amps coming in through about over 80 amps on the right. So now let's bring off the battery cart and let's go ship battery. Oh, we should have put the beacon on before. Stupid. That's my mistake. Beacon is on.
Jet Netherlands 70, after departure, continue runway heading, climbing 3,000 feet.
That Gulfstream's on, just
Continue
taxiing.
runway heading till 3,000 feet.
Who is he and what is he doing here?
Jet Netherlands 70, repair correct, wind 340 degrees, 15 knots, runway 04, clear to take off. Bye-bye.
Okay, oil pressure's good.
Clear to take off.
And the engine is warmed up. You can see the RPMs come up.
Tango, wind 340 degrees, 15 knots.
Okay, let's get engine number 1. Let's get the energizer on. So we could go ground power, engine primer, battery switch. Let's leave the boost pumps on while they're mesh. 1 second, 2 second. I mean, obviously that guy wouldn't be standing there in real life, but you know. Oh, obviously mags, duh. There you go. Just saved that start. Just saved it.
Legend 198 Papa at Golf 2, cross runway 04 to continue right on Golf, and which hangar or apron were you heading for?
Golf 2 cross 04.
Okay. Just bring that mixture back. 2 good starts. 2 good starts. Okay.
198 Papa.
Warm up and ground test. Hydraulic pressure needs to be 675 to 925, which it almost is. Just about. Fuel booster pumps right. It's just. Why is the fuel booster pump on the right engine off? Oh. Repeat for the left engine. Okay, both fuel. I see now. This is my stupid mistake. That was a dirty start, guys. I'm sorry. Stupid. Obviously, I didn't follow the procedure. I never do. It's my eternal guilt. I never follow checklists properly. So we check the oil pressure, which we have, which is nice. It's settled. It's good. Oil temperature.
Tower Speedbird 429 at gate D16 for the clearance.
Both above red lines, which is. Yeah, you see the right engine has been on longer, which means it's higher. It's in the green. The left engine still needs to rise slightly. Cylinder head temperatures are both good. Fuel pressures good. Mags.
6000 and squawk 7347.
There's also 7 Alpha Tango with 340 degrees, 15 knots, runway 36 right, clear to land.
Runway 36 right, clear to land, of Tata Alpha Tango.
Speed with 429er, almost, initial climb is flight level 60, standard pressure.
Flight level 60 for Speedbird at 429.
I'm not seeing hardly any jump there, but
correct, report fully heavy.
oh, I am seeing a jump. I'm seeing a.
KLM up 3215, 600 point Victor 3, runway 36 left.
Yep, seeing that drop. Okay, set. Mags checked, instruments checked. We seem to be good, so... yeah.
Everything is going around.
Okay, taxi checklist. Tail wheel needs to be unlocked.
Tango, roger. When you have time, please put a go around, please.
BCP for Lufthansa, Tango.
Tail wheel is unlocked.
Roger. When you have
Brakes
time,
test and check.
Reason for the go around, please.
We had unstable approach from
7 Alpha Tango, roger. Stand by.
Roger.
So he is going to...
Schiphol Tower, good day, 4620 is check.
just do a slow turn.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango,
Look at that.
decline at 2000 feet, and turn right heading 120.
Stop at 2000 and
Okay.
right heading to Lufthansa 7 Tango.
Lot 420, looks like you took a wrong turn, no worries. Add Zulu 1, cross Zulu 1, and continue on Zulu for Victor.
Zulu 1 and continue to 36 left, lot 42.
Okay, 3215, fully ready.
First, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango, contact approach 121.2. See you soon.
121, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango.
KLM at 3215, information, correct.
Hey, Daniel.
340 degrees, 15 knots. Runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Bye bye.
Runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Thanks for the help, KLM 3215, bye.
He looks beautiful. Okay, here's Golf Delta.
Easy 4620 radio check.
Easy 4620, hele goede avond, 325 advice.
Easy 4620, request an IFR clearance to London Heathrow.
Easy 84 Charlie, correction, Easy 4620, clear to London Heathrow, Vola 3 Victor departure, runway 36 left, initial climb, flight level 60, squawk 7342.
Clear to London Heathrow, the Vola 3 Victor departure at runway 36 left, initial flight level 60 and squawk 7342, Easy 4620.
Easy 4620, is it correct? So, port ready.
Wilco 4620.
Beeline 455 is holding Golf Delta.
Beeline 455, taxi on point Golf 5 for runway 04.
Taxi holding point Golf 5, runway 04, Beeline 455. Okay.
Schiphol Tower, good evening, Golf Air 003. Request IFR clearance to Gatwick. Information Charlie.
Oh, come on.
Golf Air 003.
There you go.
Good evening.
Click spots.
Vola 3 Victor departure, runway 36 left, initial climb, flight level 60, squawk 7340.
Okay. Working while watching. Yeah, that's good. And I believe this is where windscreen wipers do absolutely nothing. Still.
Golf Air 003, almost, initial climb is flight level 60, suspended pressure.
Over the flight level 60, Golf Air 003, thank you.
Golf Air 003, repeat correct, report fully ready.
Okay. Taxi tailwheel. Normal takeoff. Okay, tailwheel needs to be locked. Parking brake needs to be released. Let's just... He's given me Golf 5, which is the very end. Throttle increase gradually. Props full forward high. Caltraps need to be in trail. Landing gear up. Mixture full rich. Carb air control off. And fuel booster pumps on. Okay. Let's see if I can remember all of that. Hey, Jonathan, good to see you. Yeah, going okay, thanks. Life is busy, I tell you. Life is busy. Right, so 04 is going to be our desired heading. So let's pop that in now. That's 04 about right there. But because of the left crosswind, we want to turn a left a bit more, so it's going to be... Well, let's put... Between 04 and 03. And the elevation, let's just whack in a few degrees of elevation there. See what that does there. I'm going to go with my landing lights now. And position lights.
Go 003, do you require a pushback or can you taxi out?
According to my scenery, I do require a pushback service.
Go 003, no worries at all. Information Charlie is current. QNH 1017.
This controller is top class.
Push start approved, 101.
You can just tell.
Lock 420, continue Victor 4.
Smooth, no problems, no exasperation. He's good. Okay, just do some final checks on the T's and P's. We're looking good. All looking good. Okay, so we're going to go trail on these two. I'm going to go fuel booster pumps on. Cabin lights, pilot, we're okay. Cockpit lights are on, gens are on. And let's not drift, thank you.
We don't 455, line parade, runway 04.
Beeline 455, line up and wait, runway 04. Okay, he's giving me line-up instructions. So at this point, we are able just to swing, and also what we need is the approach controller's frequency, which is going to be 1212. 1212.
This is EC4620. My apologies. My pushback crew did not understand the assignment.
EC4620, that happens. If you can taxi out, that's fine.
We need to have position lights are already on, beacons on, passing. Let's get the passing on. Let's go pitot heat on.
Tango, welcome back. Wind 3403 degrees, 15 knots. From 36 right, clear to land.
36 right, clear to land, Lufthansa Tango.
Beeline F455. After departure, maintain runway heading. Climate change, release altitude feet. Expect vectors to Norwich.
Take off runway 04, climb and maintain 3,000 feet runway heading. Expect vectors to Norwich. Beeline 455. Okay, he's been very helpful.
455, read correct. Wind 34 degrees, 15 knots. Runway 04, clear to take off.
Clear takeoff. Okay.
Lot 420, wind 34 degrees, 15 knots.
Okay, here we go, guys. This is it. Let's get the brakes off. Manifold's about 45 inches. Now.
84 Charlie, Mike. Third evening, clear to Manchester. Berkeley 5 Victor departure.
Oh shoot.
Fly level 6, squawk 6276.
Oh shoot.
This is Manchester Bergie 5, Victor 36 left, flight level 60 and 62 November 6 on call easy. Charlie Mike?
Yeah, it's for Charlie Mike.
That was horrendous. That was horrendous. There is no way. There's no way you can.
1495, wind 3.0 degrees, 15 knots. You're number 2, continue.
Number 2.
Daniel says, I told you! Flaps up, 100 knots. Let's not climb too crazy now. Oh, the visuals though, guys. Okay, bringing back to 35 inches. And about 2,500 for the climb. Oof. Turbulence. Hello. Now.
EC4620 is right.
EC4620, taxi 1.36 left at Whiskey 5, confirm 36 cents.
Okay.
61.36 left.
Autopilot is not turning on.
4620.
Crap.
Tower Golf 003, ready for taxi.
Golf 003, taxi 1.36 left via Alpha 21 at Charlie to Whiskey 5 at 55, confirm 36 cents.
Skipper, good afternoon. City 1135, information Charlie, Embraer 190, we are ready to copy clearance to Copenhagen Gate Bravo 36.
City 1135, very evening, clear to Copenhagen, Spike level 4, Victor departure, 36 left, in April flight level 60, Box 0166.
Clear to Copenhagen by the Sierra Papa Yankee Fort Victor. Initial climb 60 and squawk 0166, City 1135.
You have a trend 1495 from 835, clear to land.
Clear land, bottom 1 for us.
City 1135, Rebecca correct, report to the heading.
We are ready to push back cancel up, City 1135.
City 1135, information Charlie's current, QNH 1017, push back and start up approve.
QNH 1017, push back and start up approve, City 1135.
Lufthansa 7 Tango to ensure that exit 2 requesting taxi the gates.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango, taxi Bravo 15.
Oh, 15,
That just is not coming on. Oh. Oh, I hope that's not like a problem that I'm gonna face the entire flight.
And EVA for Charlie Mike, Stand Hotel 6, request pushback.
It's for Charlie Mike, information Delta's current, QNH 1017, push back and start up approve.
Copy 1017, push approved, EVA for Charlie Mike.
Climbing up to 3,000 feet. I hope that's not some sort of bug.
Bottom 1495, vacated at Echo 1.
So lot 420, contact approach 121.2, bye-bye.
But for sir, can you repeat the frequency?
I need
121.2.
121.2, lot for 0, thank you.
Goedenavond, Gele
121.2 ready for him. Oh, look off.
Sorry, first, still beeline 455, contact approach 121.2, bye-bye.
121.2, bye-bye, beeline 455.
And KLM 221, I believe it was.
Skipple approach, good evening. Beeline 455 is a DC-3 climbing runway heading of 04 with you.
Beeline 445, good evening. Identified. Expect vectors to the Norwich VOR. Turn left heading 320.
Turn left 320, Beeline 455.
Beeline 445, climb flight level 60.
Climb flight level 60, Beeline 455. Okay.
Skipper approach, lot 40 is you at flight level 60.
Lot 420, identified.
Okay, I'm doing this all I'm doing this all handheld. This is ridiculous because the autopilot's absolutely shot. I need to go 340, I think it was. Skipple approach, just a confirm heading 340 for Beeline 455.
Beeline 445 is heading 320.
320, thank you. 320, that's even further. Right, okay. And climb 6,000.
6 hotel descent 2,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Center 2,000 feet, and QNH 1017.
Lot 420 komt Amsterdam radar 125750. Bye bye.
Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to chat. This is not the time to pay attention to chat. 3132, that's 32, that's where I need to be.
Safia 26 Hotel via Newco, cleared by left approach, runway 36 right, speed 220 knots until Newco.
Newco, cleared by left 36 right, and speed 220 until Newco, runway 26 Hotel.
Alpine 67 Golf Zulu, turn left heading 260, descent 3,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Left turn heading 260, descent 3,000, QNH 1017. Alpine 67 Golf Zulu.
Oh, screw that. Oh!
Via 445, would you like flight level 100 for cruise?
Flight level 100 is fine for us, thank you, yes.
Via 455, excellent on the heading, climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Beeline 455. Check avionics. Yeah, avionics master is on.
167 Golf Zulu, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 Alpine.
Let's turn off my landing lights. Ship battery, cart battery. Cart battery is stowed. So we're on ship battery. Gens are on. Cockpit lights are on. I don't think of any other reason why the... Maybe I need to read... Let me just read what... Let's just make sure I'm... There you go. Okay, I need to just read the FlightSim.to update log of the DC-3 because I seem to remember one of the recent updates that was done was to do with the electrics. Change logs. Autopilot's Sperry pilot is now dependent on the engine pump selector, blue lever, being in the forward position. Where is that? Where is that?
Runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, DC-460.
Alpine 6
On the engine pump selector.
2000 feet, clear tail left, runway 36 right.
Right turning 020, descend 2000, clear tail
And the left engine hydraulic pressure being sufficient. Well, hydraulic. Oh crap! Hydraulic pressure.
On the way to holding point 3 left.
Okay.
Victor Kilo.
Go 5003, good evening, behind the
Ah.
parking jet, line of away, runway 36 left behind.
Copy that. Line up runway behind the traffic departing runway 36 left. Close air 0.
Traffic 26 Hotel, number 1, wind 340 degrees, 10 knots, runway 36 right, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 36 right, descending to 6 knots.
Line 455, and when able, resume navigation direct, November, Whiskey, India.
Resume own navigation direct to Norwich, beeline 455, thank you. Well, I'm gonna go due west at this point because it is 27.
Approach Echo 005, ready for takeoff.
Echo 005, hello. Taxi runway 36 left, via Bravo. At Whiskey
There we go.
Cross runway 36 left.
Yes!
Bravo, Whiskey
Oh,
36 center to
I fixed it!
Echo 005.
I fixed it! Right, okay.
Goedenavond, dat is een keer uit 1 en die is Bravo 20, dit is
Klim to 1, goedenavond. Information Delta, QNH 1017, startup and push next move.
Delta on board, QNH 1017.
Oh, right. I thought there was a recent patch because I updated the Ducksworth mod for the DC-3 before jumping in the aircraft, and I should have double checked. Yeah, I can relax my arms now. But look at the sunset, guys. Oh, look at this, beautiful. Right, okay, so coming up through 7,000 feet.
Approach EC4620, climbing through 3,000 feet on the follow 3 sector departure.
That's about 29092. Sorry I can't be any more exact than that, but we're in a DC-3. That's 1-2. That's about 29092 on both sides. Let's just cross-check. Yep, we're both good. So we're on flight level now. He's given us flight level 100. Sweet livery. Yes. Very sweet. Let's just double-check who our next frequency should be. It's going to be 125.75. 125.75. Let's put that in standby. There we go. Set. Okay. Right, he's given us... He's given us direct Norwich. But Norwich is an NDB in England, and we're still just passing over the Dutch coast, so which obviously we're out of range. So the best we can do is track the outbound VOR from Schiphol, which is 108.75.
Ready to sector approach.
555.
Marvelous. Alpine 67 Golf Zulu, wind 340 degrees, 10 knots, 3 right, cliff.
Okay. The dual needle is
identified,
and we want to be on 279.
Speedbird 429, I request taxi to runway 36 left.
Speedbird 429, contact ground, 1 decimal 8.
What 1 decimal 8 for the Speedbird 429?
Traffic 26 Hotel, contact ground.
Okay, radial 279 set. We should be... Let's put it on both. We should get that needle flick over to the left side. But we're not.
EG4620, contact Amsterdam, 125.750.
125.750, thank you.
Over 003, sorry for the delay, my audio broke. 36 left, clear for takeoff, wind 340 degrees, 10 knots.
Contact for takeoff to runway 36.
No, that's that.
Golf 003.
We're still not getting a reading from that.
135, contact ground, 121.8, see you soon.
Just make sure we increase manifold pressure.
Echo 005, contact ground, 121.8, see you soon.
1218, Echo 005.
Up through 8,000. Maybe
1135, contact ground, 121.8, or so.
Maybe this VOR doesn't have... Maybe this VOR doesn't have radial capabilities. Let me just tune Rotterdam instead. Rotterdam is 110.9. Yeah. I think... No, actually.
455, contact Amsterdam radar, 125.750, bye-bye.
Amsterdam radar 12575. Good evening, beeline 455. Amsterdam radar, good evening, beeline 455, climbing flight level 100.
Beeline 455, Amsterdam, hello, Roger.
Okay, just looking at this situation, actually, this is weird. How... DC-3 is plane for test the patients and always worth it. Yeah, that's definitely correct. Well, I've got on Navigraph SPL VOR frequency at 108.4. Ooh! 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 Look at that trail. That is cool. 108.4. Okay, well let's try 108.4. Ah! Yes, the one the frequency I'm looking at is an old frequency. Let's just tune that to something random. Oh no, we shouldn't. Yeah, just descend. Okay, so we're on radial 279 to SPL, which is frequency 108.4. Thank you.
7 November, contact London Control, 133.7, bye-bye.
There is also Anne's VOR at 1395. Okay. Okay, still climbing 500 feet per minute. Inbound about 400 feet to cruise.
Amsterdam radar, Golf 003 will be climbing to flight level 130.
Golf 003, hello, climb flight.
Okay, we're holding about at 34 inches manifold. And about 2,500 RPM. We'll come down to 24, maybe 2,300 RPM once we hit cruise, which is very soon now. Let's bring our mixtures back to lean. And let's start just flattening out that now. Okay.
Doing 70 November Golf, when ready, descent flight for 170 to reach White Zebra. Descent 1703, ORT for your extender on November Golf. Doing straight Papa, when ready, descent flight for 170 to reach White Zebra. Wind radio 170.
Pitch is set.
Amsterdam radar EG353 with you at 21,000 feet.
DC-353, hello, cleared red Vaban Alpha arrival, expect to wait 36 right. When ready, descend flight of 19er.
Redfall 1 Alpha arrival.
So expected arrival time is 1 hour and 40 minutes, roughly. Let's just take the cruise checklist now. Gear up is the red light. Power adjustments we have done. Fuel booster pumps we can now take off. Set. Fuel gauges as required. We have them as required. Mixtures auto lean as required. Automatic pilot as required. Done. And then the before landing checklist. So we get rid of the checklist bar for the while, and we can get rid of Navigraph bar for the while. And just enjoy the view. Beautiful.
EC4620, proceed direct Logan.
Proceed direct Logan for EC4620.
So the VOR is trailing further and further to our rear, and that is because we're getting further away from it and the angle is changing. But we are still significantly north of our desired track, which he did not bring us back onto. What I'm going to do, because I am resuming own navigation, I am actually going to bring us... I'm actually going to go radial hunting, so I'm going to bring us onto...
353, proceed back to Newco, November Echo, Whiskey, Charlie, Oscar.
I'm going to come direct west, which is 27, and then we're going to go radial hunting. And then we're going to track that outbound radial.
Oscar and descend to 70 EG353.
We're about 100 feet above desired altitude, so we'll just bring it down slightly. And what I love about the Sperry autopilot, what I love about the Sperry autopilot is it's a gyro pilot. It's not an autopilot. So it's just giving you hands off, and all you're doing is just adjusting little dials. You can imagine in real life, it would have probably been quite comfortable to sit here and literally just every time you see those gauges, every time you see those gauges drift slightly, just give those little knobs a little tweak, and the aircraft responds. But it's all about slow. It's all about slow and patient manipulation of the gyro pilot to really finesse the aircraft exactly where you want it. But it's never going to just work for you. You need to finesse it. You also need to know how to turn on the autopilot, or the gyro pilot. But I'm glad actually that the developer of the mod that I'm using has slaved the autopilot to this hydraulic engine pump selector, and you can see we now have correct hydraulic pressure. And I seem to remember actually we're slightly below freezing, evidently. I do have the pitot heat on. Not the wing or the windshield, but we have no visible moisture to be flying through anytime soon, but I'll monitor that. In the DC-3, if you keep the windshield de-icer off, the second that your windshield starts to ice up is an excellent indication that you should turn on the wing de-icer as well.
Spirit 3 Silhouette, hello.
And we do have
Tango Echo,
prop
Bravo,
de-icer as
Romeo,
well.
Oscar.
So I've got the prop and the wing and the windshield all off, but the windshield icing is the visual indicator right in front of your face that you need to start thinking about that. Any chance of you fly the classic jets of the future like the Comet 104?
Hello, identify.
You know what, Daniel? If there was, I have looked into this. If there was a Comet, a good Comet sim, or a good Comet add-on for either P3D or Microsoft Flight Simulator, I would have flown it way before now. I would have flown it way before now. And unfortunately, no one seems to want to tackle the Comet. Why not? I do not know. It's very sad. I mean, I'd love to see like PMDG or, you know, FS Labs or Fenix, or just someone who's got, you know, maybe Just Flight with their new line of Microsoft Flight Simulator add-ons with the BAE 146 and the upcoming Fokker series. Like that level of detail. If Just Flight did the Comet 4, let's say, for Microsoft Flight Simulator, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I really like Just Flight's level of detail and level of immersion for their BAE 146. Not that I have it, but I'm really looking forward to the Fokker F-25 Fellowship. I will be getting it and I will be flying on the channel. It is a beautiful vintage aircraft, so I will be doing KLM regional stuff. And a lot of regional airliners in Europe actually flew the Fokker 25. Or was it the 28 I'm talking about? Let me just Google that. Just Flight. In development. Yes, the F-28, my bad. The Fokker 28, the 1000 and the 4000. I've been following the development posts. It's a beautiful, beautiful aircraft. And of course, this is what's on the roof of the KLM of not the KLM. This is what's on the roof of the Amsterdam terminal, as well. So.
DC-632, hello, proceed back to Godos, Golf Oscar, Delta Oscar, Sierra.
The BAE 146, flying quite exclusively in that now. Love it so much, especially because I can fly as Crossair for a Swiss. That is very important, obviously. Yes, that's right. Waiting for the Avro RJ. Is that the update to the 146, Jonathan? Because I've heard about that. That list seems to be pretty cool. We're getting a bit of buffeting here. The wind. We still got that right-hand crosswind. Let's just see what little nav map is telling me. It's a 25. It's about a 20 to 25 knot gusting crosswind there that we're dealing with. Oh, look at that! Look at that VATSIM. Now that is a contrail of someone making adjustments to the flight plan. But as he's descending, he's descended below the cons, and his contrail's just finished. No? Am I wrong? Actually, I'm wrong. No, I can see the contrail. I can see the contrail being made. He's still conning. That is cool. Yeah, it's a more modern version of the BAE. Okay. Yeah, you can see the strobes up there.
874 Bravo, contact long and radar, 135.650, bye-bye.
Oh, this is the life, guys. This is the life. Look at this.
Silhouette, expect flight to full 170 by Tabro. Report when ready for descent.
Screenshot.
Flight level 170 by Tabro, and we'll go speed with 308.
There he is. Vankachus, you're not tempted to fly the Constellation for Microsoft Flight Simulator, or are you waiting the A2A? Actually, Vankachus, I recently, literally, earlier this week, I got the Red Wings Super Connie, and I've done my first transatlantic crossings from Shannon to New York with the Lufthansa L1049G. And that is an interesting aircraft. I like it. I like it.
1337.
So I've got it, but I'm not confident enough to fly it on a live stream or on VATSIM yet. So, but I love the automation, the pilot, the engineer, and the first officer help. And they help take you through all the checklists and everything. I think that's really, really fun.
Is currently more than 100 miles in front of you.
So yeah, no, Van Kekis, I think it does still need a few more patches. I think the Super Connie by Red Wings needs a few more patches, but they're really going in the right direction. The tip tanks, unfortunately, are not modeled yet. But the way I get around that is I have looked into how much fuel the tip tanks would be, and then halfway across the Atlantic, you just go back into the payload manager and you put in how much those tip tanks would have been, and all of a sudden you're now flying with the correct fuel load. So
sorry, could you say again the point for CT1135?
I can see the radial. We're coming onto the radial now. See these contrails.
Direct to Tudlo, CT1135, Tango Uniform Delta, Lima, Oscar, confirm?
Correct, breakback EC353, contact Schiphol approach, 121.2.
Oh, there he is.
121.2, EC353, thank you, bye-bye.
Looking forward to your world tour. Looking forward to your world tour then, like you did in FSX or P3D. Yes, Van Heckes. I was actually contemplating that. Yeah. The astute amongst you will realize that the Stratocruiser series.
Yes, no problem.
I'm going to take a screenshot of that. You'll notice that the Stratocruiser series, I haven't added the last leg from New York back to Heathrow, and the fact is that P3D version 3 is not playing ball. It's crashing constantly, and it's such a buggy, crashy. I get almost all the way, even though I'm running FSU IPC autosaves like every 60 seconds. The FSU IPC autosaves don't load. There's like an invisible barrier I'm hitting in the sky, even though I'm reloading those saves and trying to restart the flight, and I'm hitting that barrier, and it locks up and it freezes and crashes. I do not know what it is.
Contact Schiphol approach 121.2.
Scary. It's really sad because I love the Stratocruiser. Okay, now I'm going to make a change here, guys. I'm going to go
117. Hello, set squawk 2752.
That's 28. I want to be about 285.
Question City 115, report your assigned speed to Maastricht 133.950, bye-bye.
With a speed in 133.950.
Okay, so the Norwich ADF is 342.
Report your assigned speed to Maastricht 133.950, bye-bye.
Report speed 133.950, okay, then 21,
Yep.
So that should come online when... the radio compass? Yeah, ADF bearing indicator. So that's the ADF. So we should see that happen when we get closer. Let's just go back to chat here. I'm currently flying the Comet 1 for FS9. I know, Stone Age, but it's still so cool and beautiful. Daniel, you are the man. You are like the definition of a man. In 2023, flying in FS9. That is, I salute you, sir. I genuinely salute you. Hey, good to see you live again, Peter. N140 Ethan, or Nathan, maybe. Yeah, sorry it's been so long. It's been ridiculous. My life is it's been busy. It has been busy. I can't wait for the A2A Comanche 250. That has to be soon now. Scott on the forums is talking about having the tutorial videos being created right now, so it is thoroughly deep in beta right now. So it's close, guys. I'm excited because once that comes out, I'm gonna be up in the attic here in my man cave for a couple weeks at least, solid. I like how we have I've only just realized this. I like how we have a manual landing gear warning horn. We can turn off the landing gear warning horn, which is actually helpful when you're trying to decelerate. That's very helpful when you're trying to decelerate, actually. Again, we're slightly above. Let's just pop that gyro down ever so slightly. Keep us from going any higher. Don't want to drift any more than 100 feet off the desired cruise. Okay, so at some point, oh, sorry, that was at some point he's going to throw us over to London, London East, I think. No, I actually don't think he'd give us London East. He'd just give us Unicom. I'm just looking at. Oh goodness me! Look at this. This is pretty cool. London Zulu controller is not a real controller frequency. You can tell it's 199.998. That's not an actual frequency. London East is the only other guy on, but I'm gonna miss his airspace. So I have a feeling as soon as I cross this line, he's gonna give me Unicom, and I'm going to be Unicom until I get to Manchester. Although he might, I don't know. No. I don't know. London North isn't online, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, but a world tour again would be quite nice. I've not done a world tour in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I did my constellation L049 constellation, London to Sydney, in the BOAC and Qantas liveries, stopping at all of the stops that historically they would have done so. It took me quite a while, but that was back when I was a student and not married, and I could spend hours upon hours of real time sitting on a live stream.
Request to change flight level 170 to be at Devereux.
So.
Thank you. Contact correction. Descent flight level 170.
The aircraft is mint right now. If you think about it, like what is that radio altimeter?
Descent flight level 170.
Flight level 170.
Radio altitude 100 feet. How am I supposed to read that? Oh, 0 to 30.
Amsterdam radar, speedbird 49 are climbing to 130.
And 0 to 5. I genuinely don't know how to read this. Radio altitude. Oh, I do not know how to read that. Anyway.
455, contact London control 133.7, bye-bye.
133.7, Beeline 455. Thank you, good evening. He is giving me one.
Proceed back Logan.
Amsterdam, goedenavond KLM, 119 is now approaching 1260, direct over.
KLM 119, hello, cleared, ill.
Flying flight level 370, for Delta X.
I would guess it's for minimums. I did guess that too, Jonathan, but like this lower needle Makes sense if it's for minimums. Yes, set, you see. Set.
Hello, it is a Lake 1 Mike, descend.
But then what's this upper needle is saying that we're at altitude 18. What does 18 mean? Or 19? That doesn't make sense. Anyway. He's quite low.
Check 1 Bravo number, London Control, hello, cleared, power shell to go. Now it's for free, whiskey departure, talk 6231.
Delta 3 Whiskey and 6231 for Channel 1 Bravo number.
Checks 1 Bravo number, reback correct.
London Control, good evening. Beeline 455 with you, flight level 100.
Beeline 455, London Control, it's a basic service. You're outside control airspace.
A basic service, thanks. Beeline 455.
Premier 771, descend, flight level 160.
Delta 160, primary 771.
Okay. So, flight level 100, going well. Bang on the radial. Very, very nicely in cruise. Let's just do a fuel check. That's the left main, that's the right main. Of course, our ox tanks have nothing in them.
Logan 36 Romeo.
So,
descend,
all good. T's and P's looking good. De-ice pressure 0, of course we're not using it. Hydraulics are good.
Logan 63 Romeo.
Yeah, all is good. I'm loving it. This is beautiful sunset.
And just to confirm, is that a Malo 1 wake arrival?
See if we get a good. Oh, look at that.
428, descend, flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, speedbird 428.
Logan 36 Romeo, descend, flight level 100.
Flight level 100 for Logan 63 Romeo.
London, good evening, well in 4 Tango after. Turning flight level 200, headed 335.
Yelling 4 Tango, flight London Control, hello, descend, flight level 80, and expedite descent.
Pause track IR.
80 and expedite descent, Berlin 4 Tango Alpha.
Aviation checking in.
November 120, Raven Bravo.
Okay, so now we're in cruise, and we are...
maintain flight level 80, fly heading 340 degrees.
Maintain 80 and fly...
Just go have a look at Manchester. Manchester weather's looking quite good, actually. 12 Celsius. Clear. VFR. No clouds detected at all. Cav okay. It's ceiling none. QNH 1024. Visibility is +10. Wind speed is 290 at 10 knots. So a bit of a right-hand crosswind, but nowhere near as bad as
Tango, resume navigation direct to Compton, Charlie Papa Tango.
Resume navigation direct Compton, right in.
But nowhere near as bad as takeoff. Takeoff, that was just... I mean, I had full right rudder, I had the tail wheel locked, and the aircraft just decided it was going to nose left off the runway. There was nothing I could have done about it. And that's obviously where I had reached the limit of crosswind takeoffs in the DC-3, and now I know anything more than 15 knot crosswind like that, it's not worth taking off on that runway. You have to choose another runway. Because that was savage. I want to see that landing after that takeoff. You know what, man? This landing is going to be stellar. This landing. I'm gonna just buttery smooth. This is going to be a textbook landing. I'm just sinking slightly. Let's just pull up. Pull up. Look at this sunset, guys.
Radar 118.575, goodbye. Radar 118.575,
That's a screenshot. Oh, so many good screensavers here. You also had the lack of hydraulic power during that takeoff. No, no, I had hydraulic power.
Feeling 428, turn left heading to
I had a hydraulic system pressure gauge. I had hydraulic power here and here. I just didn't have hydraulic pressure here. So I'm not sure.
ED22, descend 50130.
You see left engine gyro pilot, right engine hydraulic system. Okay, so the right engine drives the hydraulic system, the left engine drives the gyro pilot. I guess I must not have just had hydraulic power turned on properly on takeoff, which may have severely affected the rudder.
Did you give me a heading, or was that for another wedding?
Look at the colours, guys.
428, turn left heading 265.
So left heading 265, 114 Tango Alpha.
I'm really looking forward to this nighttime landing because it's going to be dark by the time we hit Manchester.
Select 27 number, turn left heading 215. Left heading 215.
Okay, I want to get like a...
771, descend, flight level 110.
Delta 110 from 771.
Let's just pop in... keep default. Resume. Okay. Let's go to my camera. Go showcase. Reset. Okay, zoom level.
Premier 771, contact Manchester radar, 1.575, goodbye.
Roger, Manchester 1.575 for Premier 771, thanks.
Okay.
Heading 4 Tango Alpha, turn right heading 335.
Haha.
Heading 4 Tango Alpha, turn right heading 335.
Turn right heading 335, we're in 4 Tango Alpha.
Heading 4 Tango Alpha, put your heading to Manchester radar, 1.575, goodbye.
Heading to Manchester 18575, we're in 4 Tango Alpha, good night.
Right, this is the kind of shot that I was just envisaging. If I turn the drone zoom level up to 100, I can get a really... good cropped in.
210, contact Sonic Mirror 133.9. Yeah. Easy 95, Alpha Quebec, contact Amsterdam 125.750, goodbye.
Amsterdam 125.75, back to 27, outside Alpha Quebec.
Take a round of it.
I kind of feel like I want, oh, maybe, actually, yes.
Easy 95, Alpha November, resume direct to Lambton.
That's more what I'm thinking of there.
Direct to landing for the 95
Lambton. Select 1 Bravo number, taxi via Delta, enter backtrack, land number 32, report ready for departure. Delta backtrack 32, and then report ready for my Bravo number. Number 10, Romeo Bravo, resume direct Dane. Direct to Dane, November 120, Romeo. Logan Air 36 Romeo, descend 5080.
Delta 80 for Logan Air 63 Romeo.
November 120 Romeo Bravo, contact Manchester radar, 1.575, goodbye. 1.8575, November 120 Romeo, thanks, bye. Right now, 181 confirmed, which way plane inbound to you, please?
Let's get a shot like this with the radial engine.
Paul Hill, Rainer 181, Papa Oscar Lima.
Papa Oscar Lima is in your 9 o'clock route, about 20 miles, so just double check you are routing to the correct waypoint. The route direct
there you go. Now. Oh, what a shot. Right, let's put that back.
Check your estimate, it's not FMC correction, it's not directed. You said sharp Ryanair 181.
AFAM.
Roger, we'll direct sharp Ryanair 181.
Okay, bang on. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, we're off. Let's just zoom in. Let me just zoom in and see what the range ring. Yeah, we're about to pick up the Norwich range ring. So any minute now we should see the ADF come in. I'll just hide the yoke while we wait for that.
005, turn right heading to 990.
Just pause track IR there.
2990.
Yeah, this is going to be a beautiful nighttime approach.
Number, turn right heading 110 degrees.
Turn right 110 degrees, is it level?
Channel 27 November, navigation direct chase.
London Control, good evening, EZ85, Papa Tango departing 23 left on the Samba 1 Yankee departure.
EZ85 Papa Tango, Roger, climb now, flight level 150.
Flight level 150, EZ85 Papa Tango.
Can you just confirm the runway and use that Isle meant for Logan 63 Romeo?
Runway 08.
0, thank you.
Channel 27 November, apologies, this fly ahead again 180 degrees.
Heading 180 degrees.
EZ85 Papa Tango, fly heading...
We'll have to go, sadly. Need some sleep tomorrow. Need to wake up early for work. But glad I caught a bit of your stream. We'll watch another time for your landing. Happy landing in Manchester and see you. Good to see you, Jonathan, always. Have a good sleep and hope work goes well tomorrow for you.
32 degrees 7 knots. Would you prefer when we go...
I like the coast here.
No, we should be good with 0 still for Logan 63 Romeo.
What coastal area is this now?
Echo 005.
Ah, this is Yarmouth.
Echo 005 descend.
This is the noble borough of Yarmouth. Oh, it's 124.5. It's one. Sorry, 342.5.
EV27 November, regeneration direct chase.
I can't do tenths.
Tanix 27 November, regeneration direct to chase.
Direct chase, check.
Oh, that's a problem.
10 to altitude 5,000 feet. Newcastle QNH is 10.
Oh, goodness sake.
EZ22, please repeat.
EV22 10 to altitude 5,000 feet. QNH 1022.
Descend 5,000, QNH 1022.
Tanks 1 Bravo number, subswind and leads 33 degrees 4 knots, runway 32, clear takeoff.
Takeoff 1 Bravo number.
Oh,
Logan 36 Romeo flight.
I can't do tenths.
205, vectors for approach for 08 to Logan 60 Romeo.
Tanix 27 November, contact Birmingham radar on frequency 123.975. Goodbye.
Birmingham radar 123.975.
E85 Papa Tango climb, flight level 190.
Flight level 190 is E85 Papa Tango.
Right, so unfortunately I can't do tenths on the ADF, which I've only just realised. Look at that, beautiful. That's Yarmouth. Beautiful Norfolk coast.
One London Control, pass message.
Just request descent flight level 200 if possible, Ryanair 101.
Roger, left my airspace, I'm on Unicom 122.8 for Ryanair 181.
No problem at all, 121.8, thanks. 122.8.
Right, so,
EV22, delay and vector turn right heading 035.
So, next is 112.8.
Logan 6-3 Romeo, descend 5040.
40 Logan 6 Romeo.
And that's going to be 249 on the radio. Sorry, 294.
Channings 5, question 5 number, disregard. Channings 1 Bravo number, roger, climb now, flight level 150.
So, I mean, there's Norwich there. I've been to Norwich.
Climb 5033, correction 370,
I went to an open day for Norwich University College of the Arts back in about 2014. Ended up going to Anglia Ruskin instead. There's Norwich Airfield. So, because the visibility is so good, we can see Norwich Airfield from this distance. So once we get there, we will turn onto a heading of 294 and then hunt for the new VOR of Gamston further north. And pick up Gamston, and then we'll be good. But until then, we're still flying kind of blind at the moment, navigationally. We're obviously not. We're not IFR at the moment. Thankfully, it's really annoying that ADF.
Easy for 1 Delta X-ray. Contact Amsterdam radar 125.750. Goodbye.
125.75. Easy for 1 Delta X-ray. Thanks. Bye.
Easy 85 Papa Tango route fumigation direct Betpo.
Direct to Betpo, Easy 85 Papa Tango.
Yep, unfortunately we can't do that. But there we go.
ED85 Papa Tango contact limit control 120.
I mean, I don't know any workaround for that really.
120.025.
In assistance options.
Papa Tango, thank you. Bye bye.
I don't have assistance options. What do you mean in assistance options?
Turn right, heading 25 degrees, easy 22.
Negative. Turn right, heading 250 degrees.
Turn right, heading 250 degrees.
Sunset.
6-3 Romeo. You have roughly 28 track miles. Descend to altitude 3,000 feet. QNH 1025.
Oh, you mean in the menu? Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time in the menu because then I'll be paused in flight.
Turn left, heading 285.
I'm okay. This is the only NDB on my flight plan, so and the weather's so clear. Even at 10,000 feet, I can see right the way out to the horizon. So, and with all the lights on, I can see perfectly clear where Norwich is, with the city lights coming across the coast at Yarmouth into Norwich. You could almost fly VFR at 10,000 feet, which is beautiful. Yeah.
Echo 005, correction, resume navigation, direct Pole Hill, Papa Oscar Lima.
Papa Oscar Lima, Echo 005.
And we should pick up Gamston quite soon because that's a good strong VOR, and it's very flat country out here in the East Anglia. So let me just see.
SAP 110 hits the Mallet 1 Bravo arrival.
Yeah, I think it's this road. I think it's that road there going southwest out of Norwich. That's the road down kind of Lakenheath, Mildenhall are in that direction, and Cambridge, where I used to live.
Control FedEx 2621, inbound to Croft, with you at flight level 350.
FedEx 2621.
Okay, so we're coming overhead. Yeah, right, there's the airfield now. So let's turn 29. Let's head 294. But because of the right crosswind, let's head 294. Let's head 300. Let's head dead 300 and see how that goes. And we should pick up the VOR soon because it's quite a strong VOR. Yeah. It's good. I'm loving this flight. The DC-3 is performing perfectly. Auto lean, fuel consumption's good. And the Sperry autopilot is a dream to use. Once you get used to the VORs and the radials, and unfortunately only the NDBs that don't have 0.5 or tenths to their frequency you can track, which is a bit sad. I'm going to see if there's some sort of technical workaround for that. But until then, I'm just going to fly off little nav map and pretend that I was able to see that radial, that ADF signal, because technically I should have. And back, of course, in the 40s and 50s, they would have had ADF signals that DC-3s could pick up. So that's my argument for that. There's an old airfield down there. Now, what airfield is that? That's Felthorpe Airfield, I think. No? Is it?
Sat 410, route direct chase.
Direct chase for that 110.
Oh, maybe that's Felthorpe. And...
Echo 005, descend 5480.
Well, there's old airfields all over the place here.
Contact London Control, frequency 120, decimal 025, goodbye. 120.025,
oh, this is Swanton Morley. This is Swanton Morley Air Force Base.
London Control, hello, climb now, flight level 190.
Hey, Pisa. Where are you flying from? It should say so up on the top of the screen. It should give me my ETA.
PV22, fly heading to 60 degrees.
EG22, fly heading 260 degrees.
Ground speed. Now, this should all be refreshed. Flight status. I don't know why this isn't working. It should be correct. Why is it frozen? The problem is, though, if I try to reset this now, I'm sorry guys, I've only just realised this isn't working. If I tried to reset this now, I wouldn't be able to reset it, I don't think.
1.950.
Alright, okay, well, please come service you a bit of close, but we'll go back to that.
Roger, hasn't had close yet.
Change the data source. It's SIM Connect. Yeah, SIM Connect is what I want.
Earrings 262, London Control, hello, Ocbed 1, Mike arrival Manchester.
No, I'm not going to worry about that now. Right, VOR radial hasn't come in yet, so we're waiting on that. Daniel,
Echo 005, contact
I had an NDB problem like that when I flew the Lodestar, but with the Avro, York and Hermes, maybe a problem with US planes, just a guess. I don't know. Okay, so we're actually we're flying from Amsterdam to Manchester in the DC-3 with British European Airways, which was an old historic route. We're flying B-line 455, which is a route that they would have flown. And there's Norwich behind us. We've already passed Norwich. To be fair, the DC-3 is not a slow aircraft, really. I mean, ultimately, it beetles along at 180 miles an hour in cruise, which translates into 161 knot cruise, which isn't bad. Which isn't bad. We're estimated arrival in Manchester in about 48 minutes. And Manchester radar is still on, which is 118.575. 118.575 set in standby, ready for them. Let's just monitor the. monitor the ATIS in Manchester still. VFR 12 degrees clear, 7 knots from 290. So on the 23 runway, that's going to be a slight right-hand crosswind, and very clear, no ceiling. QNH 1024.
Amsterdam 12575.
My university town. Greetings from Dublin. Yeah, good to see you, Sean Sonamick. How you doing?
Right, heading 045.
Ah, VOR has come in.
045 and clear for approach ILS 0.
So VOR has come in. Oh, DME 1 is 75.7 nautical miles. So when you mouse over it, it even gives you the distance readout, which is a bit of a cheat, but good on them for the modder for that. So DME 1, DME 2. So DME 1 75 nautical miles inbound to Gamston, and we are bang on the radial. You can see it's ever so slightly off to the left, which is fine. It shows that the radials are working, and we're bang on altitude and speed and everything. I mean, just this. Once I figured out the hydraulics, everything's been beautiful, and it's just such a beautiful. Oh, I heard beeline.
When ready, descend flight level 140, beeline 18 Alpha. Sat 110, descend flight level 150.
Is there another beeline?
Set flight level 150, done.
Shuttle free limb, contact London Control 120.025, goodbye.
Oh, I see Golf Bravo November Kilo Echo 172 on the Norfolk coast.
Flight headings, please just try and fly heading 090. The airport's in the other direction.
And log 63 Romeo is established, runway 08.
Logan 63 Romeo, 73.
At Gamston,
5 knots, runway,
after Gamston. So in about 70 nautical miles, we're probably going to be handed off to
160 degrees, 261.
Handed off to Manchester approach. So Marham.
038 London Control, Roger, descend 50140.
London Control, a very good evening. Shamrock 61 Charlie, flight level 240.
There's Marham. Air Force Base.
1 Charlie, London Control, Roger, climb, flight level 38.
There's someone on short final for Marham. Actually, you can just see the blink of his
climb, flight level 360 for Shamrock 61 Charlie.
Yep, you could just see the blink at the end of my mouse pointer. It's literally like one pixel. That's amazing that VATSIM really can do that. At that range, I've got the visibility to see. Is he doing a go-around? It looks like he's doing a go-around based on his strobe blinks. Let's see. Yeah, he's doing a low approach at 500 feet. I can see on. Look at this here. 190 knots, 600 feet. You can see the strobe blinks way off in the distance there. Just at the end of my cursor. And he's taking a right-hand turn. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so immersive? I love it.
Right 9 clear, Juliet, surface wind is 310 degrees 10 knots from me 027, clear taken. Sat 110, descend, flight level 100.
Flight level 100, sat 110.
Beeline 18 Alpha, descend, flight level 80.
Descend, flight level 80, beeline 18 Alpha.
Beeline 18 Alpha. Where is he? Because he's a British European Airways as well as me. Beeline 18 Alpha.
Perks 2621, active runways 27, sir, at Midland.
I am not sure as I don't cover it. Stand by.
Oh! I had the window open.
261.
That's what that noise was.
Appreciate it, thank you.
I was like, what is that noise?
FedEx 261, turn left heading 150 degrees, descend flight level 100.
150 degrees, 100, FedEx 2621.
EV4 to Echo Golf, it's a Lister 1 November arrival.
The sun is set truly and surely at the moment. Oh, Manchester's your university town. Okay.
London, good evening, Jack 60 Victor Charlie, we're descending through level 230 for 200 inbound over.
Channel 60 Victor Charlie, control hello, descend level 140.
Descend flight level 140, channel 60 Victor Charlie.
So now we're getting to a portion of the coast. I think it's out here, called the Hunstanton Cliffs. I think it's along this coastline line here, or maybe it's further up there. I'm not sure. Let me just zoom in and have a look here. No, actually, the Hunstanton Cliffs are right here. Fancy that. I actually I went to the Hunstanton Cliffs here for some filming in university. We had used this as a location for a student film.
FedEx 261, fly heading 120 degrees.
120 degrees, FedEx 2621.
Yeah, I remember driving all the way out here. That was a long day, that was. We started from Cambridge about 4 o'clock in the morning or something crazy to get all the way out here and film and then get back again.
Roger, please file a flight plan. Break. Beeline 1 Alpha, correction, 18 Alpha, 40 speed Manchester radar.
Yeah, there is another beeline on frequency.
Reporting speed to Manchester 118575, beeline 18 Alpha. Good evening.
SAT 110, descend to flight level 90, resume navigation direct chase.
Descend flight level 90, direct chase.
Daniel, I know life is busy, but any plans to make a sextant navigation long-haul flight? Yes, Daniel.
Flight level 80 at 2621.
So I did one years ago, and I've always been meaning to return to do something similar. I could do one as a DC-3 in the DC-6 or the Super Connie in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just choosing the time, and it would be pulling an all-nighter. So it would have to be a Friday night into Saturday morning. So I'd have to think about that quite. I'd have to plan that. I'd have to also learn. I'd also have to research how to do stellar navigation in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I know there is an add-on that you can get. I've seen who is he on Twitch? I'm pulling up Twitch right now. What's his name? I can't remember. Oh, my friend Ian is he decelling? No, he's accelerating. No, he's decelling. Oh, he's landing at Dublin from Jersey. Oop. Yeah, I probably shouldn't watch another live stream while I'm live streaming, while I'm on VATSIM, and while I'm streaming Bing map data through Asobo. I shouldn't. So.
712 Charlie, climb flight level 380. Seabird 826 Quebec, we're ready to send.
Yeah, the DC-3, it does thunder along, actually. If you think about it, it is. That's not a slow aircraft, especially for the time. 163 knots. Ground speed, 163 knots ground speed.
7038, descend flight level 80.
It's not a slow aircraft, quote unquote. You think it is. You think it is because it's a prop liner, so obviously it's got to be slow, and it's a DC-3, so obviously it's got to be. But genuinely, that's not 163 knots at 10,000 feet for the time. I'm saying, for an aircraft that was built in the mid to late 30s, that's good. That's respectable, and for the range it had as well with the auxiliary tanks. That's really good. I mean, they never pressurized. They never pressurized the cabin. So for civilian airliners, the DC-3 never went above 10,000 feet. But if the crew, you know, in military terms, if you were doing a cargo flight and you had a crew of 2 or 3, if they were on oxygen, you know, and you got the DC-3 up to, you know, 18,000 feet or something, you know, leaned out, you could probably cruise quite a long way in, you know, with full tanks. So, you are pushing the map and RPMs a bit. You are higher than long-range cruise chart, should you suggest you. But hey, fuel is free in the sim, so why not? Ah, okay, thank you, Big Gun. That is a good point. I should actually be... Yeah, I probably, if I was down at manifold, like 30 inches of manifold, and like 19 or 18 RPM, I probably am thundering along a bit faster than I would. That is a very good and helpful point. In fact, let's just go and see. Do you know, Begun, what the standard cruise settings for the day would have been for manifold and RPM? I need to go and Google this. DC-3 cruise settings. Let's just see. A typical cruise power setting for the DC-3 for the parameters chosen above is 28 degrees manifold and 20,000 RPM. That will give you an indicated airspeed of around 140 knots and a burn of 92 gallons per hour. Remember that true airspeed is actually higher than indicated. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Would depend on the weight and flight level, but I can pass you a long range chart. Yeah, Begun, that would be cool actually. Let me just grab you an invite to Discord. Copy. Let me throw this in the chat. Oh, you're already there. Okay.
London Girl Air India 391, maintaining 8,000, Squawk 7736. Good evening.
Air India 391, London to Roger. Yeah, shouldn't have climbed above 5,000 feet without my permission, but climb now, 50190.
Apology for maintaining 8,000, climbing to flight level 190 now, Air India 391.
EZ62 Vic, correction, Chanix 62 Victor Charlie, contact Manchester radar 18575.
Thank you.
Radar 18575, Chanix 60 Victor Charlie, thanks, Ollie.
So 10 to 12,000 feet. Yeah, indicated airspeed about 141. I'm guessing that's miles per hour, as opposed to knots.
Kilo Squawk 6644.
644 Ryan, 6
Synergy 114, descend 50100.
Flight level 100, Synergy 114.
We need. I can see we're drifting off the radial ever so slightly, so let's just.
Logan 311, taxi point Alpha 1 for runway 27. Report ready.
Tweak a few points to the left.
Taxi point Alpha 1, ready for departure, runway 27, ready for...
Okay, we are. DME 2. 37 nautical miles away from Gamston.
Ryanair 120, London Control. Where are you?
Where are you? RPM 2000. Yeah, inches 28.5 inches. Pounds per hour. Gallons per hour. Yeah, pounds per hour 530. Oh, extreme gross weight. Oh, okay. So it's a cross between the gross weight and the altitude.
X-ray line control, hello, climb, follow tree.
Nice, nice. I will download this. Save image.
Flight level 390 and just confirm Nugra 1 hotel.
DC-3 cruise chart. Saved.
5660 Nugra 1 hotel, shuttle 7 X-ray.
Thank you, mate. That was a helpful source. Yes, yes. It's all coming back to me now, Big Gun. Yes, you are the modder of this plane. The hydraulics did catch me out. If you watch further back in the video. But I'm glad you've done that. I'm glad you've done that because that's the way it should be. I'm glad. So I just haven't flown the DC-3 in a while, and I jumped back on and I updated it, and I remember reading that update that you had done that with the gyro pilot, the Sperry pilot. You'd slaved it to that hydraulic system, which is wonderful. But ATC is trying to teach an aircraft how to. See, we're still drifting to the right-hand side of our desired track, which is a bit interesting. Just tweak to the right slightly.
120.025. Bye-bye. Thank you for the service.
Yeah, so we've established that I am thundering a bit on the fast side for the DC-3. But that's fine. Now that I know that, I'm thinking actually I might come back tomorrow night and do another DC-3 live stream. I'm enjoying this.
We'll take 3-3, thanks. Shuttle 7 X-ray.
Shuttle X-ray, roger. Maintain flight level 330.
Maintain flight level 330, many thanks. Shuttle 7 X-ray.
Wonder Control, good evening. EG-15 Alpha Lima at 5,000 feet.
EG-15 Alpha Lima, land control, hello. Fly heading 100 degrees, climb now, flight level 190.
Heading 150 degrees. Climb to 150, EG-15 Alpha Lima.
Heading 100 degrees.
Apologies, 100 degrees, EG-15 Alpha Lima.
I want to try and keep on top of that radio.
Sending flight level 180 to 826 Quebec.
So.
Synergy 114.
Oh, sorry.
Flight level 60.
Flight level 60, Synergy 114.
Oh, that's a.
Ryanair 4377, climb, flight level 190.
There you go.
190, Ryanair 4377.
Yeah.
Good evening. Is that
so,
on the ground at Newcastle, run number 320 with Bravo.
From 10,000 to 12,000 with an indicated airspeed of 141.
Manchester, Charlie 1 Tango departure, squawk 5015.
Takeoff weight, yeah. And this is all in pounds, and yeah, this is all in pounds. But are the speeds in miles per hour? I'm assuming it looks like a fairly old chart, so I'm assuming the speeds are in miles per hour. It's 140 because the high 130s to 140 miles per hour sounds correct. Well, we're up to almost 100. We're about 175 miles an hour right now, so. Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah, I believe it is miles per hour, but not listed on the chart. Yeah, it would just be assumed because back in those days, knots they didn't do things in knots as much. So, and if the DC-3's gauge is in miles per hour, they would have been like, well, we'll give you a chart that has miles per hour on it. So it makes sense. Yeah. Cool. Next flight I do with the DC-3, I will follow that chart. But right now I'm happy just to chill at this speed. Still 163 knots ground speed, and nice. Ian's on the chocks at Dublin.
Runway 27, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, loading 311.
Ryanair 120, resume. Own navigation direct to Honley, Hotel Oscar November.
Ryanair 120, resuming all navigation.
We might have Ian join us in the stream at some point. I don't know, but.
Seabird 826 Quebec, minus Unicom 122.8 Quebec.
122.8, Seabird 826 Quebec, good night.
Shuttle to November, London Control, hello, Roger.
Hello, Center. Hi, good evening, Designer 8, Charlie Bravo, leading flight 282.310, and director route on.
Right, 8, Charlie Bravo, London Control, hello, swoop 2030.
2030, Designer 8, Charlie Bravo.
Vicinity 114, descend to altitude 5,000, QNH1024.
5,000 QNH1.
Hello, Sebastian.
I'm request the RMP approach.
Good to see you.
Vicinity 114, Roger.
Okay, coming inbound that radial. 19 nautical miles to Gampton now. Gamston. So that is... what is this? Oh, this is Lincoln. We're coming overhead Lincoln now. Cathedral's going to be down there somewhere. Gamston is just a bit further up. I think it's about here. And then we're going to turn further over to Manchester.
114, Roger, expect RNAV approach runway.
Oh, Ian, good to hear from you. Let me just turn the ATC audio down as far as I possibly can. And let's try and, well, try and turn you up a bit. Right click on you and use a volume. There you go.
Good stuff.
Ah, excellent.
Good stuff.
How are you, my fine fellow?
I'm all right.
Good.
Yes. It's very busy this part of the year, but it always is. There's no surprise.
Right.
All the fixtures are coming to a head. The season has to finish next Sunday.
Yes.
Week Sunday.
Right.
So all the games, all those that have got games in hand and all that, have to play them. So that it's all hands on deck at the moment.
Right.
So it's manic.
Okay. Yeah.
But luckily I got this week pretty clear, which is good.
That's good.
Able to fly.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Sunday, no, next Wednesday I'm at Brighton. Yes, I do. Both, please. And then last day of the season, everyone's in.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 days doing bloody game show. Tipping Point. I don't know if you've heard of that. I don't know what it is.
No.
Some sort of ITV game show. I'm working on that for 2 days.
Okay.
120, you handed off to London. 120.025. Please call them
manic.
Yeah.
It'd be nice when the season's over. I always look forward to this, and then it's a nice chill break then.
Yeah.
In the nice weather. So before August, whatever it is, 14th comes around, and we start again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I just thought we had that little patch update from Jestic. So I thought I'd go and get it and pop it in and have a little flight and see what it's like.
Yeah.
It's this little minor thing, but it's made a big difference.
Okay.
Basically, it's the displays that they've changed. Because the displays were all a bit manky the last time because they broke it when they were preparing it for Microsoft Flight Sim. So they've fixed it again now and got
it was like really reflective. Am I right in saying I remember it was like there was some kind of really highly reflective, and you could hardly see what they were reading.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's still there, kind of thing. But the actual display, you can actually turn the brightness up now, and it's much clearer, the crisper.
Okay.
The legends are all crisper.
Nice.
They say they've done something with the VC as well, but. I don't know. I don't think
not really seen. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen on the actual legends by the switches. It's all a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Just look at it now in close up, and I don't think it's changed, but they definitely improved the the FMCs and the primary display and the nav display, which is the important thing. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
and they've fixed a few things like it was missing the little needle from the oil gauge. It was disappeared, so they put that back. And there's a few other little things they've done under the hood as well.
Right.
You can see the change log when you get it.
Right.
A few little things they've fixed.
Sure.
It's really good.
Just looking now, I'm. Oh, I accidentally opened an application. I'm probably getting close to getting a handoff to Manchester.
Beeline 455.
Yep,
that's me.
I'm seeing you. I've been
sorry,
monitoring
Mr.
you.
Sorry, I needed. Say again for Beeline 455.
Turn left, heading 265.
265, Beeline 455.
Nordic 5, Victor Alpha, Monsinica 122.8, goodbye.
265 set.
Seatbelt 34 Romeo Tango, ready for departure.
Okay, so he's given me a vector as opposed to allowing me to resume our navigation. That's must be because
you're slant alpha.
Yeah.
That's why he's vectoring you, I guess, because you haven't got a. You can't. There's no way you can fly to waypoints.
Well, I can because I had a VOR in. I was doing VOR to VOR navigation.
Right, yeah, but he'll want you on the star, won't he, to go in, and you can't do that. That's clever. Clever thinking.
Right, 355, Synergy 114.
No, I'm at Dublin, so I'm outside the VATSIM range, but I've connected and I tuned in to listen to you on the way across.
Oh, you were listening to me on the way across? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm still
route direct dollar.
Very good.
I've just done
Route direct dollar, Ryan 6.
Disconnected now when I got onto you, but I've been listening to London North.
2 knots from 07, clear for takeoff.
And you've got tower and ground on, so with
oh
me.
wow!
Good evening, Amber 1.
Yeah, you've got you've got centre, you've got approach, you've got tower, and you've got ground. You've got full house today at Manchester.
167 control, hello, climb follow 370, and it's a District 1 Golf.
I don't know, and I'd have gone there earlier instead of choosing Dublin.
Okay, so approach departure. I'm on 1337.
0.025. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Which
You're 118,
is London Control. I'm going to go to. Let me just update my.
120.
I'm going to go to 118.575,
114,
and then I'm going to go to
085, Synergy 114.
118.625.
That's right.
Ready for departure.
And then 1 to 18.
Oh wow, 1 to 18.
Tango south wind is
85.
variable 3 knots, runway 05.
Sweet.
Clear takeoff from 05.
And there's an ATIS there as well if you want it. 121975.
Yeah, I've been double checking the ATIS on the way across. Okay, cool. That's full house on the ATC. This is going to be sweet.
Yeah.
134 descend,
right.
140.
There's a lot of traffic on the ground there as well.
Yeah.
38 Mike Squawk 5015.
And the lovely DC-3 comes in amongst the mix.
Yes.
Ewings 262.
Insert maniacal laughing here.
Goodbye.
118 is 1575 for your wings 262. Have a good one.
Right, he's going to give me descent and some more vectors soon, and then he's going to hand me over to approach. So 118.575 is in standby. I did turn the de-icers on earlier on. Yes, Apollo. I did mean well, Gamston near west of Lincoln.
We're the Misfits are out that way tomorrow.
Golf Sierra Lima Echo November.
We're doing the
Newcastle
617 Squadron reenactment of the Dams raid. Which,
yes,
as you know,
really, I'm looking forward
to tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward to tuning in and watching that. What time do you start again?
Yeah. We're going to start early. We're going to start at 1500 Zulu, 1600 local.
Nice.
Because it's a 6-hour round trip.
Yeah.
Because we normally just fly 2 hours in the evening.
Yeah.
One Mike Bravo Squawk 03.
So you're flying the Lancaster then?
0337.
Yes, I'm in the Lank.
Excellent.
And Ratty's in the Lank.
Excellent.
And hopefully David will be in the Lank.
That's what I like to hear. Represent.
Yeah. And I've put out a little squirt of all the friends and all everybody I know that we're doing it. So we may get a few others. But we usually don't. But, you know.
Are you doing it on VATSIM?
Mach 61 Charlie, just for
Yeah.
info.
Okay.
No, we'll be on John FS. On the
Okay.
John
Okay.
FS.
In case
Sure.
you see me disappear off the radar.
Because we're flying at 100 feet, so we'll be under the VATSIM radar anyway.
Yeah, of course.
If anybody picks us up, we've done a bad job.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well said. Well said.
We're going to sneak in over the North Sea,
That's right.
fly over the canals, follow the route, sneaking up by Ham over the top.
Climb now, 519.
Yeah, for those watching, you should all join Ian Fisher's Twitch stream tomorrow, where they're reenacting the Lancaster Dam Buster raid tomorrow.
Good evening,
Right,
Geoffrey Romeo.
I need to start paying attention to the ATC communications here.
Hello, climb now, flight
You
level
do.
190.
Climb flight level 190.
He's going to give me descent at some point, but I'm only 10,000 feet,
Left
so
335.
Left 335.
No worries, Empire. No worries, mate.
Shuffle 256, heading 330, speed 311.
Yeah. You can join in and chat anyway.
Level 80.
So we'll have a long,
that's
a
good.
long time cruising over the North Sea.
That's good.
That's Shuffle 256. A-firm, Shuffle 256, P7,
Okay,
80.
just looking at the
Flight level 80, Shuffle
takeoff. Takeoff runways 23 left.
Resume own navigation.
Landing runway at Manchester is 23 right, as far as I'm aware. Or is it the other way around?
15 Alpha Lima, resume own navigation, direct Dibao.
Resuming all navigation direct Dibao.
I can't go and listen to ATIS
Nordic 1344,
because I would not be listening to my current controller.
Let me do it for you.
Could you just let me know what the landing runway at Manchester will be?
Okay, so it's information echo. Arrival 23 right, departure 23 left. So 23 right is your arrival. 23 right. Transition 60. Surface wind 290 at 10.
Yeah.
Temperature 12. QNH 1024.
Copy.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay with me.
Wind shear reported on short final.
Nice.
Landing control, hello, Griffin 42 Juliet.
Okay, so it's
300,
echo
330
23 right.
Griffin 42 Juliet.
1024.
Confirm the ILS frequency is 1095 at 232.
I don't have my charts up.
Okay, that's okay.
That's right.
I'll just pull Navigraph as well as little nav map and cross check them. No, it's alright, I'm looking now.
You're right.
Ryanair 8 Alpha, land control, Roger, descend 50140.
That spy doesn't tell me anything like that.
140, Ryanair 8 Alpha. Sat free, Mike, apologies, climb, flight level 210.
1095, 232, confirmed. Right, sweet.
Okay.
Except,
free, Mike, climb, flight level 210.
I'm going to need that,
Climb flight level 210 is up 3, Mike.
I'm going to need that ground chart pronto as soon as I land.
Romeo Tango, you're clear to join your airspace on track, Gasco, climbing flight level 230.
You will. He'll say, taxi, and you'll go, what?
Yep.
Right, I'm going to plan my flight back to Jersey, I think, then.
Sweet.
You're not flying anymore, are you?
No.
That's it for you. Right, okay,
No,
I'm
that's
going to
me.
do the return.
Cool. I'm going to just jump off the frequency with you now because I need to focus. But good to chat, and I'm looking forward to our trip in June.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, we'll chat to you soon.
Yeah, well, I'll leave it up and watch you come in, so it'll be good.
Okay. All right.
Talk soon.
I'll just mute. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Synergy 114 has overshot the glide.
Right,
Synergy
okay.
114, my apologies. I'm just going to take you a bit to the north and bring you back around, okay?
Roger, Synergy 114.
Beeline 455, you're cleared to join Qatar airspace on heading 265, flight level 100.
Cleared to join Manchester airspace on heading 265 at current flight level B-line 455.
B-line 455, correct. Shuttle 256, report your speed to Manchester radar, 118.575, goodbye.
Speed to Manchester radar, 1185.
B-line 455, you're re-cleared to enter airspace on heading 320 degrees, flight level 100.
Cleared into the Manchester airspace, heading 320 at flight level 100. Shall I tune Manchester 455?
Negative, stay with me. Ryanair 290, contact London Control 120025, goodbye.
Contact London on, could you repeat the
okay,
radio?
320 set.
120025. Greenstone 14, Mike Bravo, descend 5080.
7 flight level 80, Greenstone 14, Mike Bravo.
Griffin 42, Juliet, turn left at 80 degrees, speed 250 knots.
knots at 55 feet.
Break. Griffin 42, Juliet, turn left heading 280 degrees, speed 250 knots.
Left 280, speed 250 knots, Griffin 42, Juliet.
Be vessel 6 Charlie,
X-ray 330 degrees. Station calling, Christian, Jersey, 39 Papa X-ray, London Control, roger.
Okay, 109.5 set and 232.
Take it to the north side of Manchester and bring you back in.
Heading 335, he's going to take us north and bring us back in, Jersey, 39 Papa X-ray.
Be vessel 6 Charlie,
descend flight level 70.
Speed 270 knots.
B-line 455, descend flight level 70.
455.
Griffin 42, Juliet, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Griffin 42, Juliet.
Amber 167, contact London Control on 120.025, goodbye.
120025 for Amber 167, good day.
Synergy 114, turn right, heading 170 degrees.
Right 170, Synergy 114.
Logan 311, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80 for Logan 1.
Seabird 80 Lima Golf, descend flight level 140.
Hey, Ian's on the
140,
YouTube stream.
Griffin 42, Juliet, turn right, heading 355, descend flight level 80.
Right 355, flight level 80, Griffin 42, Juliet.
See some traffic, same altitude.
Echo Alpha, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Ryanair 8 Echo Alpha.
Oh, please don't do that.
So 3 Romeo, contact London Control 120.025, goodbye.
Over to 120.025, let's shuttle 3 Romeo.
Oh, there's an ATR that's above me in this direction.
London Control, Golf Sierra Lima.
That's a
Echo
Speedbird, I
November,
think.
Down 4, with Bravo, ready for IFR clearance to Edinburgh.
That is a
Golf Alpha November, my apologies, standby.
Griffin. That's Griffin. I don't know what that is.
Seabird 3 Romeo Tango, it's a local 1 hour arrival Heathrow.
18575 is
London Control, Kestrel 2 Mike Charlie, passing 3,500.
surely he should be giving me to the approach controller now.
Hello, climb now, 5190.
190, Kestrel 2 Mike Charlie.
Griffin 42, Juliet, report your heading to Manchester radar, 118.575, goodbye.
Manchester radar 1 Mike, small, whatever it is on the thing, Griffin 42, Juliet.
B-line 455, turn left, disregard, select continue present heading, reporting to Manchester radar, 118.575, goodbye.
Over to Manchester radar, 118, correction, 118.625, 455.
Negative 118.575.
118.575 for B-line 455. 118.
Jersey 39 Papa X-ray, descend 50150, or speed 220 knots.
Go.
5,000 feet, 1024, 220 knots, Griffin 42, Juliet.
Nordic 1344, contact director, call center only 121.35, bye bye.
12135, Nordic 1344.
Manchester approach, hello, beeline 455 with you, descending to flight level 70. Current heading 320.
Jersey 455, Manchester radar, hello, turn right, heading 350 degrees.
350 degrees, beeline 455.
And beeline 455, what's your best speed?
Fastest or slowest?
Fastest.
We could do 180.
Yep, I'll take that. Beeline 455, turn right heading 020 degrees.
Beeline 455, turning right heading 020 degrees.
Griffin 42 Juliet, contact director, correction 121.35, bye-bye.
Director 121.35, Griffin 42 Juliet.
Oh, we just banged right through the...
Manchester radar, good evening, Ryanair 8 Echo Alpha, 220 knots.
Ryanair 8 Echo Alpha, Manchester radar, hello, vectoring ILS 238, report your aircraft type.
Type of Boeing 738.
Ryanair 8 Echo Alpha, thank you, leave Dane heading 025, descend flight level 60.
Leave Dane heading 025, descend flight level 60, Ryanair 8 Echo Alpha.
Okay, he's gonna want, yeah, fast or slow. It's a DC-3, I know. You guys, you know, I'm actually just not gonna pay attention to chat for the rest of the evening. I just need to focus, so you guys can just enjoy this. But that gear landing warning horn is definitely going off whenever I have to cut engines completely to idle. Oh.
Beeline 455, turn left heading 350 degrees, speed 160 knots or greater if able.
Turn left heading 350 degrees and 160 knots or greater if able, beeline 455.
Manchester radar, good evening, Zap 38, Mike descending flight level 70.
Zap 38, Mike, Manchester radar, hello, vectoring ILS 238, report your aircraft type.
Roger 23 right, we're in Airbus A320 with Echo on board.
Zap 38 Mike, thank you, descend to level 60, leave Roslyn heading 100 degrees.
Descend for level 60, leave Roslyn heading 100, Zap 38 Mike.
Ah, you keep busting the altitude. For beeline 455, just to confirm, when we said 180 knots, we meant miles per hour, so about 160 is our max.
That is fine.
Manchester Speedbird 8 Lima Golf, speed 220.
Speedbird 8 Lima Golf, Manchester radar, hello, vectoring ILS 238, report your aircraft type.
Vectoring ILS 238 right and it's an A320, Speedbird 8 Lima Golf.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Stupid. But, well, we're down to thousands of feet now anyway.
Ryanair 8 Echo Alpha, descend altitude to 5,000 feet, QNH 1024.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1024, Ryanair 8 Echo Alpha.
Okay, that's 7,000 feet. Manchester radar, did you give us an altitude to descend to for beeline 455?
Currently at 230 knots,
descending 10,000 feet.
Ryanair 8 Echo Alpha, contact director 121.350, bye-bye.
121.350, Ryanair 8 Echo Alpha, bye-bye.
He didn't give us an altitude. We're still at 7,000 feet.
So this is Tomjet 2 Alpha, heading 310 left. Sorry, 220 knots at descending to 10,000 degrees. Feet, sorry.
Viva Lake Miller Golf Master Radar, turn right heading 030 degrees, descend flight level 60.
Right 030 degrees and descend 60, speed 8 as well.
Tomjet 2 Alpha, Manchester Radar, hello, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Tomjet 2 Alpha.
Beeline 455, turn right heading 080 degrees.
080 degrees, beeline 455.
Tomjet 931 Papa, speed 0 knots, descending to flight level 110, passing 116.
Tomjet 931 Papa, Manchester Radar, hello, vectoring ILS 238, descend flight level 90.
Vectoring ILS,
You know what? Let's hold at 6,000 until he tells us what to do. I made the executive decision to begin descending below 7,000 because we are quite close to the airfield now. So we're at 6,000, holding roughly 6,000 feet. And he's given us.
Lima Golf, descend altitude 5,000 feet.
Yeah, he's holding me in a holding pattern.
Descend 5,000, QNH 1024, speed 8 Lima Golf.
Beeline 455, contact London 133.7, we'll get you in shortly, apologies.
133.7, no worries, see you soon, Beeline 455.
Zap 38, Mike, descent altitude 4,000, arrival.
Ryanair 2 Tango, 1399, descend level 100.
Flight level 100, speed of 1399.
Ryanair 630 kilos, default.
London Control, Beeline 455, back with you at 6,000 feet, just in some sort of a holding pattern outside Manchester. He's thrown us back to you because he's busy right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll explain why shortly. Break Ryanair 650 kilo, you ready to descend?
Static close descending now.
Busy evening.
Kilo, descend now, flight level 250.
Set flight level 250, Ryan first.
Jersey 39, Papa X-ray, retrieve your own navigation, Roslyn, descend, flight level 80.
Direct to Roslyn and descend flight level 80. Jersey 39 Papa X-ray.
39 Papa X-ray, call Manchester 118575.
And radar 118.575, Jersey 39 Papa X-ray.
Beeline 455, yeah, I'm going to have to keep you outside of Manchester just for now due to your speed. There's lots of jet traffic inbound for the next kind of 5 to 10 minutes, so once they're clear we can get you in, but please understand that it's just pretty impossible to slow you in right now.
No problem.
Logan 311 left, heading 2905, you cleared ILS 26.
Left heading 295.
He's quite
cleared for runway 26.
low, so I'm going to turn him up.
Good 1399, descend level 100.
Descending flight level 100, speed of 1399.
Good 1399, contact Manchester 18575, fine.
118.575, speed with 1399. You get me flight level 2 for setup for the Ryan 6 kilo.
We're flying away from Manchester.
Set flight level 250.
Flight 45 is flight level 30 inbound.
Yeah, Daniel, I'm here for the butter landing as well.
Shamrock 545, Link Control, just going to close now, so once you come watch your decimal, goodbye.
No, don't close! No!
London calls, Tower 2349 West to 32,221 heading.
Skyways 2349, with dispatch close, sustain Unicom please, 122.8, goodbye.
Oh.
Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Ryanair 22 Tango, descend, flight level 150.
Descend level 150, Ryanair 22 Tango.
Is he really going off on Unicom? London North Controller?
Runner 7.
I'd rather turn back to the airfield and...
Outside airspace, stay on Unicom, please.
How's my fuel?
Right, 650 kilo contact Amsterdam radar 125.
My fuel. Got like 50 gallons in each tank now. I would like to land.
Right, 22 Tango descend to flight level 80.
Ooh.
Say again for Ryanair 22 Tango.
Right, 22 Tango descend to flight level 80, route direct Mersey.
Route direct Mersey, descent level 80, Ryanair 22 Tango.
London Control, request turning back to Manchester for Beeline 455.
Beeline 455, turn left heading 300 degrees.
300, thanks, 455.
Easy 49 Charlie Victor, Mont Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Unicom for 49er Charlie Victor, good night.
Right, there's the turn. I'm getting low on fuel as well. I'm just like, I need to... I don't think I built in holding fuel in this flight plan. Got 50 gallons left. Although that's probably good for a good couple of hours yet. I'm just... That gauge just... 12% fuel left. 120 kilograms in each tank. It's not a huge amount.
Looking 311, surface wind at runner's way is 330 degrees, 3 knots, runway 26, clear to land, after landing stands your choice, goodbye.
Clear to land, runway 26, parking bay of my choice.
Yeah, I think, think you may have forgotten us there.
Goodbye.
Gotta go to bed.
Ryanair
Good.
22 Tango, contact
Have a good evening,
radar,
Sean Sonamick.
575, goodbye.
Manchester radar 118575, Ryanair 22 Tango, good day.
Beeline 455, maintain for level 60.
Maintain 60, 455. He's still on flight levels. Dang it. That's 29912. So we got to go up. Let's go up. To increase.
Control KLM 890, passing flight level 230.
I can see on little nav map the traffic.
KLM 890, standing Unicom,
and the traffic, genuinely the traffic is stacked into Manchester right now, so I'm not surprised. They're just going to throw a DC-3 off to the side and get the jets in.
Lima Echo Alpha November. I understand you're about to close. Any chance of that IFR clearance to Edinburgh?
Golf Alpha November. At departure, runway 07.
Blew through the altitude again. Dang it.
Disregard.
Needs constant attention.
Golf Alpha November. After departure, runway 08, route direct to Nateb, climb flight level 140, for 7275.
Yeah, I'm down to...
After takeoff, runway 07, climb and maintain flight level 140, cleared direct Nateb. I missed the last part, Lima Alpha November.
Yeah, no, my apologies, is route direct to Akped and climb flight level 140 for 7275.
Climb 140, direct Akped, squawk 7275, Golf Sierra Lima Alpha November.
Golf Sierra Alpha Lima November. Readback is correct, and my apologies for the delay this evening.
No worries, I appreciate it's busy. Thanks for your service.
And Golf November, we are now closing for Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Yeah, he's closing. Okay, there's flight level 60. Let's level out there. up to 190 miles an hour. So just pull back on. I'm waiting for the all stations Unicom. But once he does that, I'm going straight back to Manchester approach. I'm not going to go to Unicom. I need to.
Offline.
I need to.
Line 455, contact Manchester. Report your heading to Manchester radar 118.575. Thanks for your patience.
No worries. Cheers. Thanks. Over to Manchester radar. Beeline 455.
All stations on this frequency. We are now closing. So you're on this frequency.
There you go. Manchester radar, good evening, Beeline 455 with you, 160 knots ground speed, heading 320.
Beeline 455, Manchester radar, hello again, it's vectoring for the ILS 23 right.
Affirm. Okay, while we've got a moment of silence, let's go for the before landing checklist. Yaw damper, AP and yaw damper disconnect. No, thank you, not right now. Altimeters have been checked. We are currently on standard. Fuel selectors left main and right main, correct. Mixtures are auto-rich. Carburetor air control is off. Hot, cold. Yes, it is off. Fuel booster pumps, let's get those bad boys on. Propeller controls, high RPM, we're managing that. Landing gear down, tail wheel locked, flaps as desired, radios on, instruments check. Okay, we can work on that. He is just gonna let me cruise out here in the Midlands until he can fit me in. Pole Hill is coming up on just off the nose on my left, and Manchester's pretty much right on my right hand wingtip, just in this kind of direction here, way off there, that direction there.
Beeline 455, turn left heading 260 degrees.
260 degrees, Beeline 455. Set. Ah, crap, I keep 1, 2, okay. See, the thing with the gyropilot is that because it's not an autopilot,
Ryanair 22 Tango, leave
if you make
085.
If you make
leave
a heading adjustment,
Ryanair 22 Tango.
as the aircraft turns and banks, the nose will drop in the turn, so you have to counteract that nose down movement and that loss of altitude with, you know, if you put in a heading adjustment, you have to manually pull the nose up in the turn, and then as it rolls level, put the nose down again. So it's a lot of minute inputs, and I'm sure as a DC-3 pilot in real life, you would have just been doing this, you would just be doing this as second nature. Your hands would be on those knobs. You would know exactly in the seat of your pants. You would feel the DC-3 in the turn, and you'd just know. And that kind of awareness of your surroundings and the awareness of what your aircraft is doing isn't something we really have on a two-dimensional screen as such. So you do have to just really watch those gauges and just twiddle the mouse wheel. See, we're down to 150 knots ground speed, so it is so tough to. He is bringing me behind. If you can see here, I've got the cheat sheet here. He is bringing me behind this long row of jets inbound. So we are seeing first-rate controllers at work.
Jersey direction Beeline 455, descend altitude 4,000 feet. The QNH 1024.
A QNH 1024 down to 4,000 feet, Beeline 455.
Manchester, hello, primary 771 airborne on hotel 500 feet, altitude.
Primary 771 Manchester radar, hello again, climb now for level 190.
Roger, up to 190 for primary 771.
Right, that's about my slowest. It's my lowest power setting, really, in descent. Sebastian once nearly got diverted to Manchester due to awful weather here in Dublin. Luckily, it ended up being Belfast. Would have been very inconvenient considering I would have taken a ferry. Yeah, goodness me. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. In the UK, when weather is bad, sometimes you have to go to inconvenient places when they divert you across more water. Okay, 2,000 feet to go. Currently, about 145 knots ground speed.
Beeline 455, contact director, call sign only, 118, correction, 121350.
121350, call sign only, Beeline 455. So that's a 121, director, 12135. Director, hello, Beeline 455.
Beeline 455, Manchester, hello to you. Continue descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Continue down to 4,000, Beeline 455. Uh, 12135, as opposed to 12145. Okay, really good.
1399, contact the tower now.
Try to manage my speed because the DC-3 slows down in a very different way than modern jets that just whack out their speed brakes, and they can bring
Beeline 455, 10 left, heading 130 degrees.
130 degrees, 455. Set. Continue down to 4,000. We are continuing. We could continue a bit quicker. Actually, the quicker we get down to 4,000, the better for us, because we do not have speed brakes. We are currently 165 knots ground speed, so yeah, he's getting me in behind this guy, I think. Right, who is next? Who is this director he's got me on here? 12135. Next one is Tau 118625. 118625. That's the tower. He's next. And then after the tower, it's ground, which is. Let's just double. Ground is 12185. 12185. 118,625. 118,625. Okay, set. Okay, down to 4,000.
Beeline 455, descent altitude 3,500 feet.
Down to 3. Was that 3,500 feet for 455?
455 AFM, 3,500 feet.
AFM 3,500 455.
Manchester director, good evening. Ryan 22 Tango with you.
It's Ryan 22 Tango Manchester. Hello to you. You have
okay. Disregard.
27
Thank
miles,
you.
descent altitude of 5,000
He told me.
feet.
He told me 160 to.
Descent altitude 5,000, QNH 1024, Ryan 22 Tango.
He's going to give me a right-hand turn very soon.
Beeline 455, turn right, heading 200 degrees, cleared out approach, 23 right.
200 degrees, cleared ILS. That's 4,000. Oh, it looks black out there. Oh. Okay, he's given me. Okay, I'm cleared ILS now. So I'm going to wait for that localizer to come in. And that is the runway out there. Goodness me, that is inky black. Oh no, that's the runway out there. Okay. 3,500, set. Let's get the nose up. That's 3,500. No further.
22 Tango, descent altitude 3,500 feet, speed 180 knots.
Descent 3,500 feet, speed 180, right 92 Tango.
It's about there. Do not descend any further. I was telling you. Okay, I'm gonna go manual now. Because I can see the lights in the distance. And I can see 3,500. Beeline 455 established, localizer 23 right.
Beeline 455, thanks. Are you able to maintain 160 knots till 4 miles?
I'll do my best, Beeline 455.
Beeline 455, roger. It would be appreciated if you could try your best, and you can cut out the tower now. It's 118.625. Have a good evening.
118.625, thank you very much, Beeline 455.
Monster approach, hello. Go.
Manchester Tower, good evening. Beeline 455, aircraft type DC-3. I'm going to do my best to do 160 to 4 DME. A fully established 23 right.
Beeline 455, Manchester, hello. Roger, not a problem. Continue approach for 23 right, number 2. The wind's 300 degrees at 5 knots.
Continue approach 23 right, Beeline 455. Okay, guys, this is where it's going to get fun. Right. Right, remember that gear warning horn? You're going off. .7.
Beeline 455, runway 23 right, clear to land. The wind's 300 degrees at 5 knots.
Cleared to land, 23 right, Beeline 455. .8 nautical miles now. Not long, another 0.8 nautical miles and then I can reduce. I'm apologizing right now, but this is going to be a go-ahead behind me for the Ryanair. Okay, I'm below the glide. Yeah. I'm apologizing right now, but this is probably going to be a go-around for the Ryanair behind me.
Copy that. Tower, good evening, Ryanair 22 Tango, established on the ILS 23 right.
Ryanair 22 Tango, Manchester, hello. Continue approach for 23 right. If you can, reduce to your minimum safe approach speed.
Roger, reducing minimum safe approach speed, Ryanair 22 Tango.
Gear going down. I'm not going to use flaps. I'm not going to use flaps. Max RPM. Yeah, I'm down to 100. Oh, you can see him behind me. I feel bad. If there was only one go around. But then I'm not flying the DC-3 the way it used to be flown. That's my quandary. If I'm gonna come on VATSIM and try to still fly the DC-3 authentically, then I'm not doing that, mixing myself in with jet traffic. So that's the difficulty. I'm going to take the first available turn off here. I'm thundering down 120 knots here. I'm probably breaking... Yeah, I'm just breaking stuff here. Sorry, I was just zooming in on sim brief there. Okay, here we go. Oof. That was rough. I didn't... Yeah, I promised a greaser. There is... Vacated.
Right, 22 Tango, thanks, 23 right, clear land, the wind's 300 degrees and 5.
Oh.
Clear to land 23 right now, 22 Tango.
He was on minimums.
121.85, sure.
Sorry, over to ground for beeline 455. Sorry, I was just unclenching there.
Sorry.
Right, Bravo Delta. Let's just take stock here. There he is. Right. Ground 120, 121.8. 121. Manchester ground. Good evening. Beeline 455 with you. Just vacated Bravo Delta.
Qantas seems to have pushed back a little bit further than expected.
Manchester ground, good evening. Beeline 455 with you. Just vacated Bravo Delta.
Beeline 455, Manchester ground, good evening. Welcome to Manchester. Taxi right on Bravo, continue. Bravo, Juliet Echo, stand 42.
Taxi right on Bravo, take Juliet Echo, stand 42 for Beeline 455.
Manchester ground, good evening. Right now, 22 Tango on taxiway Alpha, requesting taxi.
Ryanair 22 Tango, Manchester Ground, good evening, welcome to Manchester. I forgot where I was there for a minute. Expect stand 5-1 via Alpha, Bravo, Kilo, Juliet and Golf. Just give way to the B-line DC-3. Just turning out of Bravo.
Give way to me! Again!
Expect stand 5-1 via Alpha, Bravo, Kilo, Juliet and Golf, and we'll give way to the DC-3 Ryanair 22 Tango.
Yeah, Ryanair 22 Tango, I'm getting tongue-tied here. I meant to say taxi to stand 5-1 via Alpha, Bravo, Kilo, Juliet and Golf, and give way to the B-line DC-3.
Copy, we're texting 251 Ryanair 22 Tango.
Need a coffee.
Juliet Echo.
Quit Skywalk, I'm still quiet.
Didn't catch that, sorry.
I said just Skywalk, it's still quiet.
It's not quiet, there's loads of aircraft on the ground here.
I think it's the position that is my strobe. Right, next left here. Oh, look at this, all these jets.
Ground, Papa Romeo Oscar Mike is ready for taxi.
Hello, jets! Hello out
Papa
there!
Romeo Hotel Oscar Mike, Roger, just hold
Look at
position
me!
for a second.
Look at me! Right, stand 4-2 he gave us.
Papa Romeo Hotel Oscar Mike, are you able Papa 1 for departure?
Yes, I'm able Papa 1, Hotel Oscar Mike.
Papa Oscar Mike, taxi holding point Papa 1 for 23 right via...
that's the...
and Papa.
That's the...
Taxi via
that's the ATR we saw in the air that landed before us. That's the SAS. What on earth is a Qantas 737 doing here? Get out of here.
The taxi instructions are correct, just it's 23 right.
Oh, my bad, 23 right, Papa Oscar Mike.
Speedbird 357 Heavy Manchester Ground, we're ready for taxi.
Speedbird 357, Roger, taxi for now, Papa, hold Papa 2.
I'm waiting for that Qantas to get out of the way.
Papa, we hold Papa 2, Speedbird 357 Heavy.
And I probably would have been blown off the taxiway at this point by that
Papa Hotel Oscar
737.
Papa Romeo Hotel Oscar Mike, taxi Kilo, hold Kilo 5.
Do a Harrison Ford and just land, sidestep to the taxiway. Yeah.
And Speedbird 357, you can taxi holding point Juliet 1 for runway 23 right via Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
Wouldn't happen on IVAO.
We can taxi to Juliet 1 holding point 23 right.
What exactly wouldn't happen on IVAO?
And
yeah.
Papa Juliet.
And get the tail down gently. It was good enough with no flaps.
It's Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
You vacated on time. Yeah, I mean...
Papa, Kilo, Juliet for 3 right, 2-3 right, Juliet 1.
What is this? What is this Qantas doing? I mean...
Ready for taxi, Qantas 234.
There you go.
Qantas 234, Roger, taxi straight ahead, hold short of Kilo.
With 35 gallons in each tank. Oh, it was more of a fanboy joke since I prefer IVAO, but I meant dealing with older planes and VFR and such. Okay. Yeah, VATSIM is all about tube liners. You know, there really isn't enough of non-tube liners on VATSIM. That's really the problem. I mean...
Romeo Hotel Oscar Mike, give way to the British Airways Boeing 777, and then you can taxi to holding point Papa 1 for 23 right.
So give way to British Airways, Papa Oscar Mike.
Manchester Ground, hello, Golf Foxtrot Tango Sierra Lima with you, Alpha Foxtrot 1.
Golf Foxtrot Tango Sierra Lima, Manchester Ground, good evening, welcome to Manchester. Taxi to stand 111 via Alpha, Delta, Echo and Zulu.
pass gate 111 by Alpha Delta Echo Zulu, Golf Sierra Lima.
Golf Sierra Lima, that is correct.
Hey, done.
Lufthansa 136 Bravo at gate 52, request clearance to airport Amsterdam.
Lufthansa 136 Bravo, roger, stand by, number 1 for clearance. Papa Romeo, Papa Romeo Hotel Oscar Mike, no further ATC I'm afraid, monitor Unicom now 122.8, have a great flight, bye bye.
G3 Unicom 122.8, Papa Romeo Hotel Oscar Mike.
Speedbird 357, same for you I'm afraid, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, just caution, 1 intersection departure from Papa 1 ahead of you.
Copy that.
Okay, so I've turned the avionics off.
Heavy. Have a good night.
You too, bye bye. Qantas 234, hold position, you've gone the wrong way. Qantas 234, answer to ground.
Qantas 234, go ahead.
Qantas 234, he asked you to hold short of Kilo. You're on now on Bravo. If you take the next left on Papa, just caution the Beechcraft.
Oh. Gentlemen, ladies, people, why is my... Welcome to Manchester. Yes. Yes. All the answers to all the questions. Yes. Yes. I enjoyed that. I think, Begun, your point about IVAO being able to deal with propeller aircraft more, because a lot more flyers fly propeller aircraft on IVAO. I imagine that must be true. I'm pretty sure that's true, based on my own experience as well. It's not until you try and fly a vintage aircraft on VATSIM when all of a sudden you realize that every single other aircraft in the sky is a tubeliner going, you know, a minimum of 160 knots, and you've got to have to try and fit yourself into that, and it's just like, wow. I think one of the ways to mitigate that is to fly to airfields that are quieter, fly to more regional airfields that are quieter, like London Northolt. For me, flying beeline DC-3s, no one's ever going to fly into London Northolt apart from me. So in that sense, that's fine. But everywhere else you go to, it's going to be challenging. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for joining, folks. I really enjoyed that. I really like where the DC-3 is now with your updates, Begun. Your mod makes this so much. It's great. Yeah, thank you for the flight. Made my work afternoon more pleasing. Good. You're welcome, Daniel. The problem is it really goes division by division. VAT UK is pretty decent. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Glad to hear it. Thanks for flying it. Yeah, no, I love it, man. I love it. I can't say a bad thing about it. I genuinely think it just... I mean, it's the same old thing from Airplane Heaven. They said when they were releasing it, oh, yeah, we'll give you liveries, blah, 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 blah. Gave us, like, 4 liveries or something ridiculous. And then whenever we all complained that it was essentially broken on release, they were like, oh, yeah, we'll patch it. Never seen a patch from them. Never seen hardly an actual patch. Maybe we saw one patch, and that was it. And then from then on, it's like, well, we know they're not going to ever pay any attention to it again. But then, I don't know. Microsoft Flight Simulator bought it from them to add it to their 40th anniversary, so it never really turned out quite the way it was supposed to, but Yeah. Anyway, I love it now. I love it with the mod. It's great. I suppose the only thing I could think of adding to it at this point would be more complex engine damage modeling, but you could just spend your whole life doing this sort of stuff, so, you know. Thanks for the stream. It's been fun. I hope to catch you soon again soon. Yeah, I hope to be online doing something tomorrow evening as well, guys. So whether if that's DCS in the Apache or something else, or IL-2 in Warbirds, I don't know, but I should be online streaming something tomorrow evening. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes, so a pretty normal length stream for me. So I'm going to clock out and have a good evening, and I hope you guys have a good evening as well. So, yeah.